Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday, it's the end of the week, and it is, of course, time to jump in once again to some more good old Warframe. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well where you are around the world. Hello there, Raven King. Hello there, Snake Raider. Hello, Olympic Dragon. Hello, Zach Damon. Hello there, Kroto. Hello, Kizoni. Hello, Ackerman. Hello, above this. Hello there, Alisax. Hello, Mr. Freeze. Hello, Cosmo. How are we all doing? Hello, Manashimu. Hello, Mr. Freeze. Hello, Bowser. Hello, Ronald. Hello there, Flo. And I think with that, I've caught all of the names. Oh, and a couple more. Hello there, Rick. Hello there, Zori. Welcome, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Flo saying, can't wait for the update. So hyped for the Arcane Crushing and Melee Arcades. It'll be interesting to see how it all comes together, how they've set things up, won't it? It is going to be interesting. How's the prep for the new update? I'm not over prepping for it, to be quite honest. I'm not over prepping. Maybe there's going to be some arcanes I should have farmed more of or should have farmed less of to be more optimal about things. But to be quite honest, if I can't, with just my passive collection of things, get access to what I want to with the update, maybe it's a little bit over expensive. Who knows? When's the update again? Wednesday? Wednesday, yeah. Yeah, fairly certain it's Wednesday. So I'll say update goes live 3 days before your term paper is due. Actually, Zombic goes live the moment you submit your term paper. I know, it's very weird. It's a strange thing, but it's some kind of time dilation that happens around education that, despite everywhere saying it's going to come out on Wednesday, for you specifically, the update comes out the moment you submit that paper and not a second before. Bear that in mind. You wouldn't want to, you know, open up Warframe and, oh, it's not actually updated yet, even though everyone else is talking about it. Do yourself the best. Yeah. Cosmo, of course, I remember it's 3 days before Zom's paper. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Hello there, Solanzi. How you doing? Welcome in, Umbrelli. Hope you're doing well. Are your school finished on Wednesday? Nice. Very nice. Bro, it's been giving Clover tips on how to be even more cringe for the last half hour. Oh, God. Does Clover... Look, I mean all the best for Clover, I really do, but does Clover really need tips on being cringe? Does she really? Does she really? Hello there, FK, hope you're doing well. I mean, you said the same thing as well. Same to you. Right back at you. Sounds like you just finished cooking dinner? Nice. Hello there, Nix. Hi, Engineer, first time watcher. Well, welcome on in. Hope you enjoy the stream. Settle in, enjoy the drops. We got drops. Look at that. First time on a stream here, and you get drops as well. Can't expect that all the time, but well, we usually have a raffle here, don't we? And the raffle is indeed running as well. So we've got the drops, we've got the raffle. You get loads of chances of goodies just by watching a stream. Man, getting free stuff for nothing. That's welcome to the modern era. Welcome to the modern era. Oh, I see, right, I see. So you gave Clover the tip of using the bloodshed sigil with white energy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool, sure, yeah. Drops are on, but you see no drops enable tag. Are you kidding me? The one time that... No, I see a drops enable tag. Never mind, you're just... It's there. So maybe you can only see the first 3, 4, or 5 of them, but the 6th tag is drops enabled. It is there. Anywho, let's say 100k spanners, you're close to the card. Nice, nice. Alright, Bowser, you have fun with your uni stuff. Take care. So I'll say, it feels odd that the drop campaign started before the update, we won't complain. I think it's more just kind of a hype. I feel like it's filling the gap between the Game Awards and then the actual release, just to kind of keep the momentum going, keep the interest in the category, rather than having everyone go, oh, well, for this week, I'll just swan it off then. It's just that little bit. Although I have noticed a certain stream has been up for, what, like 50 plus hours? With a couple thousand people just sat there. I mean, fair enough. If that's how y'all want to do it. Not speaking to y'all here specifically, but if that's how thousands of people want to go about their drops, is just tune into a stream that's not actually been live, just is live. The stream is turned on, but a lot of the time no one's home. What stream? Ah, we don't need to name names. But it's extremely easy to have a look at the Warframe directory. So fair enough. If that's how a lot of people want to grab their drops, go right ahead. We'll just enjoy actual stream here. Concerning saying, not gonna lie, I can Can't wait for Warframe 1999. It'll look so good. For the information we have on that is that Reb had an interview that got posted, and in the interview, one of the questions was about Warframe 99. She gave no details other than look forward to 10DEC next year, which means we're probably waiting a bit. We're probably waiting a bit on that. Yeah. Also, yeah, good note there from Salancy. Friendly reminder, if the drops aren't advancing on Twitch for you, refresh the page. F5 if you're on PC, or just close and reopen their app if you're on mobile. Because Twitch doesn't know how to program anything correctly, and therefore the drops do get stuck frequently. So do keep an eye on that, otherwise progress will just stop. If it stops, refresh it. If you're not sure, refresh it. And if you hate seeing the adverts every time you hit refresh, subscribe. But yeah, Twitch dumb? Twitch dumb. Yes, very much so. Very, very much so. And there's no getting around it. I mean, Twitch could get around it. We can't. We just get what we get. I've not looked into much of the technical details. I do know that Twitch changed how drops are handled, which is why Warframe moved away from you get a drop every X amount of time to now 3 drops progress at the same time. 1 at 1 hour, 1 at 2 hours, 1 at 3 hours. Because Twitch changed something about how the system works, and in the process broke more stuff. Because Twitch. Yeah. Puffin said in the Q&A, Reb confirmed we're getting 5 more Incarnate adapters next year. Which weapons, in my opinion, deserve one? Deserve? God, that's hard to answer. The deserve. Oof. I mean, probably just bring up the market list of weaponry, you know. A lot of weapons, and go for the low mastery ones. The ones I probably don't own anymore because I've got rid of them. Ones which aren't combinations of other weapons, so these probably not so much. But things that are low tier in this bracket is probably where you'd find stuff, because like the Atomos here, an MR5 weapon that got incarnate. There was the... There are a few others, but apparently they're all further down. But yeah, there's plenty of things up around here. Burston got incarnate. Plenty of things up and around here that could be reconsidered. Bratton got incarnate. So, things in that kind of ballpark of just... Yeah, so the Atarax might get reconsidered. MR5 there. Maybe Sestra could have a look. Because let's face it, who cares about the Sestra? It's going to be older school weapons. Maybe Dragoon could have a look in. Dual cleavers of a possibility. I know the Grenier, but that kind of thing could happen. You reckon Warren and Cannon? Could well get one, maybe. Could well may go down that route. Either Sword or Ether Reaper. Either of those could go through the process. Fang, maybe, because Fang Prime isn't exactly the most amazing weapon in the game. Yeah. There's a variety of options. 5 from any of the stuff people don't really care about. There's plenty, to be quite honest. There's plenty of weapons that are just kind of sitting there. Did you hear Sobek and Garland? Maybe, who knows? Almighty Green River asking us to switch on over to the rock instrumental. We'll do it for a bit. It's a short playlist. I need to look at the playlist at some point. It's finding the time for it. But yeah, we'll put it on for now. Since it's speculated, what weapon would I want to see incarnate the most? Oh, Amprex. Yeah, Amprex. I need me some more zappy zap beams. Absolutely. I know we have the Torrid, but the Torrid doesn't start as a beam. It becomes a beam. It doesn't have the same pizzazz to it. So, Amprex. You prefer 10 Amprex? No, I prefer Incarnate Amprex. The Amprex is also in a good spot to become an Incarnate because it doesn't have an alt fire. So that enables it to become an Incarnate choice weapon. So yeah, that's what I would look for. Yo!
Stop showing me ads, Twitch.
A very good reason to subscribe right there. A very good reason. Airsoft Sniper, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. That's 16 months of it. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Cheers. Oh. You want to say, interesting, never thought of an alt fire as a requisite. Yeah, it's part of the design, is my understanding, is that they need weapons which don't have an alternate fire to them, because otherwise how do you reconcile that with it being an incarnate weapon then as well? So things like the Foreman just will not be eligible for Incarnate. It doesn't need it anyway. The Foreman and Foreman Prime are in a great spot, but it does take that out. Something like the Rubico, which has an alt fire while scoped in, isn't a problem, because when you're unscoped, it doesn't have one. So that'd be fine. Ambrix Vandal, like Ignis Ray? Nah. Incarnate. Incarnate, give us the big bada boom power. Not just a little bit of a stat upgrade. I want the Incarnate Overlord. Otherwise, why do it? Yeah, Sniper Incarnate could be nice. Depends on how they approach it. What kind of approach they want from the Sniper. That could be a tricky one. It'd be nice, but it could be tricky. We'll just have to see. Did it Ambrix Incarnate? Why not both? Well, that's just not a genuine question. So I'm just going to leave that one there. Anywho, a couple of things I wanted to go over today. One of which is having a look at rivens. Because, well, I have a bunch of them. I've got 6 open slots, so I can unpack some of these. My god, so many Zor and Kick Gun rivens. If someone wants some Zor and Kick Gun rivens, you know, I mean, let me know. We can make a trade happen. I can have a look at some of these other ones as well, though. I've got, what's that? 18, 24 of them to open. With only 6 slots, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. I should probably get rid of some of the rivens that I just don't care about for weapons I don't care about, but that's when D will make them suddenly amazing. Like, I don't know, Zooge will just become the thing. Somehow. I don't know. That's a lot of rivens. It's not even the max capacity. But it is a few, yes. It is a few. Oh, and I've got a companion weapon ribbon mod hiding in here. I should see if that turns into a Verglass ribbon. That'd be nice. How much some kicking ribbons? Well, you were looking to get some of these ones off me, yeah? Person got to glow up Zoochka too, it might. Alright, Enforcer, I mean, let's see, what do they even go for these days? They probably go for, like, next to nothing. Seriously. They do go for next to nothing. So you know what, Enforcer? As long as you make trading easy, they're yours. I'll hand you a dozen. Or just 6 if that's all you wanted. But I'll give you a trade load. Absolutely. Because I do not need that many. Logging on. Fair do, fair do. Now I just need to check. What am I on my setup here? I'm on a cookie. I'm just kind of... Just looking at things. Don't mind me, chat. Just looking at things. Let me just... No. Was it... Was it on here? Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. Yeah. Cool. Nothing of interest going on there, chat. Don't worry about that. Nothing of interest going on there. Anyway, Enforcer is logging on, so we'll do a trade with Enforcer first, and then take it from there. There's probably a Nightwave daily or two that I just need to have a look at. Yep. I don't know if I really want to do that. I don't know if I really want to do that. And that might happen, as a matter of course. Splendid. One Incarnate form do I like the most? Honestly, the sheer bullet hose of the Burst and Prime is just so much fun to use. It is genuinely so much fun. Dual Toxis is up there as well. Those two have my primary interest, I would say. Hello, Craft. Welcome on in. That's just the way it goes, F-King. You can't prepare for the future. Play with what you got. And if you have... I don't know why I'm taking you to the relay. What am I doing? I'm so used to just taking someone down to Simulacrum these days. My bad. Stream doesn't feel like a trading environment. It throws me off. There we are. But yeah, if you hold on to things with the idea that maybe one day D will buff it, it's just burning a hole in your pocket, really. Alrighty then, there's a trading post. We'll see in a moment that Enforcer will arrive. That's the moment I want to go Simulacrum. Well, usually if I check over my loadout and then go up to the front of the ship, I'm either about to go to a mission or about to go to Simulacrum on stream here, you know? It just kind of makes sense. Anyway, Kit Gun, River Mod, there we are. Oh, thank you. Just get rid of a whole bunch of those. I think that's a completely fair trade. Quite frankly, I might actually be scamming Enforcer here, you know? We'll consider it a tip. 6 enough, or do you want 12? 6 or 12? So we never actually made that clear. Sure? Sure means 12, I guess. Let's do 12. Kit gun, river mods, there we go. Ah, Cinterpart, lovely. This time I'm definitely not scamming Enforcer. And jobs are good. There you are. Enjoy your kit gun rivens. I hope you get loads of spore lacers, tomb fingers, all that good stuff. Enjoy yourself. So I'm saying Ken should have asked for some ammo drums, but those are more valuable than kit gun rivens. True. True. Kit gun rivens are... I've got enough. I don't need those 12 sitting around in my inventory, and they don't need to be wasted there, so now we have it. Does anyone know the exact day cross-save will drop? Cross-save will be rolled out bit by bit for people, so we do not know the exact day you will be able to access cross-save. No, that information isn't available. Simply not available. Right then. Now I'm going to go do a mission, before we get into Rivens, I'm going to go do a mission where absolutely nothing of interest is going to happen whatsoever. So none of you need to worry about what's happening on the screen. You can just sit back, relax. Definitely no weird stuff about to happen here. Definitely not. Every day you wait for more specific Warframe videos? Fair do. I get through them, bit by bit. And then de-release more Warframes for me to work on. It's fine.
Your enemies have grown fierce.
Is it off the stream then? Yeah, probably. There's definitely nothing weird about to happen here. No, no, no. Is it Nautilus time? No, no, it's not Nautilus time. Like I said, there's nothing weird going on. Okay, I'm just going to activate Raw, activate Thermal Sunder. Don't need Iron Skin because this is Steel Path. Who needs Iron Skin on Steel Path? That's silly. I'm just going to... I don't need Iron Skin. Basically. That's what I'm saying. I don't need Iron Skin. So we'll just enjoy ourselves. I think there we go, yeah. Cool. So Rhino uses Iron Skin to tank. I mean, that's just a fact, right? Rhino uses Iron Skin to tank. And Steel Path, said in a Steel Path, I mean, that's where you need the most tank. Pretty much. At least you certainly need a good tank. I mean... Not using Iron Skin is basically doing it wrong. I'm playing Warframe incorrectly right now. I'm sure plenty of people would be happy to tell me that. Much like they do in the YouTube comments on telling me how Adaptation is a stupid mod. There are people that believe that Adaptation is a bad mod. I can't fix that. But yeah. Ever since I showed you Nautilus, the new main damage along with Citrine, nice. That is wild in all the best ways. So yeah, the people who say that, like, you know, if you don't have proper tanks, you'll get one shot. I mean, my shields are doing just fine, but I think they're finally about to break now. That slash block. Oh, yeah, there we are. My shields are broken. But the good news is that my shields are back to maximum. My shields are back to maximum, so I don't need to worry too much, right? So long as I have at least one shield hit point. The only thing that can kill me is Toxic. So far so good. But, you know, maybe I'm overcooking it. Maybe I am overcooking it. I mean, how well could this realistically go? If we're honest about it. Because, like, there's no way I can handle this for a long time. I'm probably just getting lucky. It's only been 2 minutes. As soon as the Xmas start spawning, plenty of them, then I'm screwed, right? You curious how many hours I have in Warframe? More than I can count. More than the game can count, because I have hours not in mission time, which is a large portion of it, all the theory and the development of weird stuff. Rocking Guardian over and over again? Ooh, someone's paying attention to what's happening. I like it. Someone's picking up what I'm putting down. Let's put some Raw on this again, you know, and get it nice and strong, because without the weapon buffs, the Amprex isn't exactly the most powerful weapon, which is why it needs an incarnate, by the way. I'm just gonna cast a couple abilities. I nearly said spells there. Cast a couple abilities, nothing too much to worry about. Oh, shields are down at the moment, so no, never mind. Never mind, shields were down, but then I decided they weren't, so never mind. For a moment, I was almost under threat. Guardian counts his ability with cooldown? It does indeed, because now we're getting people picking up exactly what's going on here. Basically, this is damage tanking. I'm using Rhino just to spite Iron Skin, to be quite honest, and mostly then otherwise for it being a weapon platform. But the point is here is that I am tanking by shooting. Not just killing them so quickly that they can't hurt me, I am quite literally tanking by killing. It is through the kills that I am surviving. And, well, that Blitz Xmas didn't even get time to do anything. This is legitimate, actual kill tanking, because it is the kills that give me the tank. I suppose that fake kill tanking where you just kill everything so quickly that it can't even shoot you. That doesn't count. That's not tanking. We had that disagreement on a previous stream. Is Samaras intended? Something like that, yeah. So the entire premise here is that I am killing things with multiple status on them. They need to have at least 3 status on them. I am killing them so quickly that I'm constantly able to rely on the Guardian mod to be my tank. I'm using redirection here, which is increasing Rhino's shields to have enough that I can then actually, you know, hold out long enough. But I don't think I'm not even using adaptation. This is a no adaptation setup, so those shield hit points are raw. They are just using the basic 50% damage reduction they get, and that is it. That is all that I'm getting. Now, I did just take a big hit there and a slash block, but then my shields come back.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Now, this is a spicy setup. This isn't exactly ideal, but it is showing just how ludicrous it can be. Because I am doing this with no Augur set, no brief respite. I'm doing this with basically nothing to tank other than the Guardian set. My entire tank... Guardian set? Guardian mod. My entire tank is just deciding I don't die. Which doesn't work if I then get triple staggered, by the way. Something's on my weapon, where is it? No. My weapon was just charging. That was mad confusing for a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Did the Acolyte vanish or did I kill it? Oh, I killed it, okay. I'll be honest, I didn't notice. I was hoping it died, I just didn't actually notice it happened. I was too busy focusing on, am I dead or not? Which, by the way, still not dead. So if anyone ever tells you that hit points are not a viable method of tanking, it's like, oh no, you get one shot in Warframe. Yeah, some health tanks can make it, but still at high levels you just can't. No, that's not how the world works. Now I am probably going to go down here because I've just got double tapped on my shields. And I'm using a... Oh, no, just about made it. I probably need to roar, that would help. There we go. Yeah, I am pushing the very edges of survival here. Can I turn the game down a bit? I can when I'm not in such a... I need to keep shooting mission. But sure. Electric radiation and bleed. I'm using radiation, cold, and bleed for my 3 status blocks here. But you can use anything. They just fit the setup I have. Rad cold is a very defensive setup because it slows the enemies and gets them focused on each other. So it increases the chances I have by reducing the focus the enemies have on me. So I am using additional defensive effects here. I am also aiming for the head for that headshot bonus because that's what you do. Hildren main salivated right now. I mean, Hildren mains, you can just, you know, press 2. You can just press 2. Although I imagine this would allow you to constantly restore your shields whilst using Aegis Storm if you want to go down that road, but you would still need to get the status spread. You need 3 status effects on the target. On your, whoever you're killing. I'm just going to blow this up because it's annoying me. Oh, well done. Shoot things for a bit. Cool, there we are. As if to demonstrate the freedom I have, I had time enough to blow up a rampart there, and then get back to work. Still not using Iron Skin. Now you'd think surely I would have to. Surely I'd need to use some form of defense. Okay, this might actually be the end of it. Never mind, I lied. Again. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Is this build frame agnostic? It is, yeah. So long as you have sufficient weapon buffs, or a sufficiently strong weapon, and you need to have the damage output, which again is weapon based. So mostly frame agnostic. Mostly. I've done this with Saren as well, a notoriously squishy but high damage frame. But Rhino just really showcases the stupidity of it. Although, can I get some more life support drops? That would be nice. I've noticed that's kind of bottomed out a bit here, which is not great. Yeah, having life support run out would be annoying. After all this effort. There we are. Getting a few more pickups. Just a couple more. But it's kind of crazy that I can literally just shield tank Rhino without adaptation, without all reset, without brief respite. Just a sentinel and redirection is enough. Let him do that, roll out of it. Kill him with that. Just because they take a little bit more. My Amprex is not suited for killing them.
Look what our Tenno operative just found.
Shields
They
down,
cannot
no
do this
recovery.
without you are running out of time.
That
Consider
might do me in.
extraction.
Oh, I've got it back in the nick of time. Okay. Now, Bombards are an absolute menace. Bombards one-shot the shields. And they can just keep firing additional shots. They are terrifying for this setup. Can you guys kind of get off me? Thank you. Bombards will just annihilate you because they got homing rockets and they fire multiple at once. They fire one and then fire another one before the first one's even hit you. But it's spaced just far enough apart to ruin your shield game. It's a pain in the ass. I'm gonna run out of life support, aren't I? That's annoying. Oh, I hear a napalm. The other problem with bombards and napalms is spotting them in time. Because they kind of just blend in with the rest of them here, to be honest with you.
Extraction is your best option.
You can't seem to get the same damage output. Well, I am triple buffing this. I'm using my Amprex with Prime Floods. I've got Raw going on here. I've got Thermal Transfer twice over for heat and cold buffs. I'm aiming specifically for the headshots. I've got a very well equipped Sentinel, which is giving me all the buffs I need.
Extraction is your best option.
For survivability as well as further damage buffs as well. Like, I am really stacking this up to make it work. I'm not saying that... Oh, there we are. That's the end of life support. Alright, let's just go. I'll Iron Skin now, just to make it easy to leave. Easy to leave. I could have gone, you know, get life support and not tank like an idiot, but this is, again, just a demonstration of how ridiculous it can go. This is pure demonstration. And I think it's demonstrated it well. I think that's demonstrated it well. Is it you, or did the new damage numbers trigger change to remove damage numbers entirely to be able to see? For me, yes. Because honestly, I have gotten tired of just there being so many damage numbers in my face and an increasing demand for headshotting to get full value. I need to be able to actually see. Yeah. Previously, with the old damage numbers, I think that more just coincided with the shooting in the general direction of enemies meta. Fullman, Brahma, Tsar, Envoy, that kind of stuff. But now things are much more focused on precision, or at least for the most powerful weaponry. And I'm fed up with not being able to see. But yeah. But what's been happening there is basically down to carrier, a lot of it. It is Manifold Bond. Killing enemies with 3 or more unique status effects reduces companion ability cooldowns by 3 seconds. And Guardian, which triggers, I think, every 20 seconds. I'm gonna check that. Cooldown 30 seconds. Sorry, my bad, 30 seconds. So this will only trigger once every 30 seconds, but if you get 10 kills with those status effects on them, then this is off cooldown. Just like that. Why carrier? Why not? Basically. Why not? I like using carrier. This is also combined with Tenacious Bond, which means that headshot kills are going to reduce the cooldown or recovery in case the carrier went down. But more importantly, it gives me that critical damage bonus. Although, was I getting it? Yeah, Volcax, yeah, I was. Momentous Bond, killing Xmas, it doesn't matter on that bit, but it's also, if I kill an Xmas, my companion comes back 18 seconds quicker. Combine that with Prime Regen and Tenacious Bond, and basically an Xmas kill is a near instant respawn. But you can use it on other Sentinels, you can use it on other robotics, because Manifold Bond is robotic. So you can put it on Carrier, you can put it onto Nautilus, you can put it onto Taxon, you can put it onto Mowers, you can put it onto Hounds, all of that works, which means anywhere else that Manifold Bond can be helpful can also apply, which means, for example, with Nautilus, you've got Cordon. You can use that setup with Cordon as well as Guardian to be continuously triggering that effect. You can indeed. You use, yeah, Shade Prime will do it as well. Shade Prime, I don't think it affects the cooldown on the invisibility. So coming out of invisibility has a fixed cooldown on it. Sorry, I recently had a large apple crumble. It was lovely. Yeah, duplex mod as well? Yeah, but that's not what's happening here. This is purely demonstration of just the stupidity of that. As you can see, the tank here was literally just redirection. This is duration, strength, energy on spawn, energy max, duration, and then the augment for this to give me the damage bonus on my weapon. I was using a total of 364% before buffs on strength, though probably even higher. Over 364% elemental from Thermal Sunder. We are over 121% raw buff. Amprex itself running here. Another pair of elementals. Hunt munitions, galvanized chamber, standard crit bods, more crit from bladed rounds because we're aiming all the time. All that kind of stuff all together here. Kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. Zach Damon saying Cordon's grouping seems unreliable. Not frequency, but where it tries to group enemies. Yeah, it tries to group them towards a spot nearby, but also gives them momentum, so they can overshoot if they're let go whilst they've got that momentum. What vendors are the bomb mods? It is all 3 conservation vendors. Although, Charles, you really could have just looked at the wiki. Like, you've been, what's it? Haven't been able to find them. Did you start anywhere like a wiki, by chance? I mean, just saying. Well, let me show you what I mean. Have I tried Cordon on cold drives? No, I don't go to Fortuna. Sorry, the All Valis, let's say I have to. So we got Master T's and I, as well as Business and Sun over on Deimos. Browse their wares. It is here. You get some of the bomb mods from each of them. To get the full lot of them, you need to go to all 3, I believe.
Balance is threatened. Once I would have tasked you with culling out of control populations.
Did Wiki update yet? With what, Daitai? That is extremely vague. How dare. I mean, did Wiki update with bod mods? No. No one in the community ever decided to ever go to the page created Manifold Bond, and no one wrote Manifold Bond is a robotic companion mod that allows companions to inflict status effects from the equipped weapon, etc. No one wrote down under acquisition on the very next section, this mod can be bought from Master Tizanai for 20,000 standing after reaching rank 3 trusted with the Ostrons. No. No one goes to the wiki and updates it. This ain't Dofus. We have a good wiki. Yeah. Anyway. Scroll Wizard say if wiki is missing info on cooldowns and precepts, that is most likely not indicative cooldown values, correct? If the wiki is missing information, then it might be that no one's cared to look into that information. It is entirely possible. Just because information is not on the wiki doesn't mean it doesn't exist, or that that particular thing is of no note or consequence. Basically, if it's missing, that's non-info. Not information against. But yeah, the wiki is pretty good for at least older companion mods, so things like Cordon and whatnot, to tell you does it have a cooldown or not, how does it work out. Same with Guardian, even though the game doesn't want to tell us that. Can be passive aggressive already. I mean, when there's certain questions, there are certain questions which I have to wonder, did the person asking the question think about the question, or did they just ask it? I do reach a certain level of that at times. It's a Sunday after all. You know, we've been through a whole week, and I'm not the only person who's been through a whole week of things. Pretty much everyone has had a week of whatever they got going on in their lives. So then have someone say, so, did Wiki update? With what? Yeah. I will be kind and pleasant to genuine questions. Questions that aren't thought out are not genuine questions, even if the intent is to be genuine. This is on Esprit? Well, Esprit, you did the smart thing and didn't ask. Let's see, what have Esprit's questions been actually? Has Esprit got questions? Why press button when you can press no button? Yeah, that's valid. So which Bond mod is causing this interaction with Guardian? That's also valid. And that was Manifold? I'll be honest, the names are a little bit hard to remember. Manifold, yeah. Manifold Bond, which is doing the thing with Guardian. It do the do. And quite handsomely so. 500k Endo? Yeah, it's gone down a bit. I upgraded a couple mods. It's gone down a bit. Was looking at security override and looking for a cooldown value. There was none to find. Okay, let's have a look at the security override page for you. See if I can piece together what you feel might be missing. If I switch my screens around and turn off the light mode, because I know that's going to hurt some cretinous eyes out there. Let's have a look at this together, shall we? Let's all have a look at this together. Alright then. Security override. Moa mod allows them to hack. Auto hacks consoles over 2 seconds. Chance of mind control lasts for 14 seconds. Yeah. So there is no indication about a cooldown, either on the mod or on the wiki page. The only possible cooldown will be the mind control duration. But honestly, I'm seeing nothing of the sort. So it would indicate to me, given that neither the mod has one, nor the wiki has one, and there's no reason there should be a cooldown, that there might not be one. Just straight up. When the Moa detects something that it can hack, it goes and hacks it. Potentially. Moas have derpy AI though, so your mileage may vary. Let's put it that way. Your mileage may vary. Why ask questions when everything can be an eternal enigma instead? We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Instead, I spend far more time than I ever should figuring out where all the enigmas were hidden and how to do them all. Then D added more of them. I gave up. Apparently I've said a few words in a very short amount of time. Are there any good primed mods or rivens for companions which are a must-have? Not these days, no. Rivens, you only get riven mods for their weapons, and then for the sentinel weapon specifically, and there is nothing you need to stretch your mind on over that. Let's just slap this into here. What is it? Kill 19 enemies with headshots while sliding. Yeah, sure, can do. And then when it comes to primed mods, I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with that many primed mods for them. I think we've got primed Animal Instinct, which is nowhere near as important as it used to be. Now we all have passively enemy radar, which is almost as good as this entire mod, at least the enemy radar bit. And then primed regen, we've got other ways to improve their return, so it's not as important. But it's still a very nice mod to have, I'd say. So primed regen, very positive. Primed Animal Instinct, if you feel like it. There was primed Pack Leader as well, wasn't there? It's going to be in the Beast mods. Which is so important, I didn't pick it up. Well, there you go. That's your answer. Not that important. Just not that important. Somebody say, what are miss immediately after hacking? Basic robots might be only for hackable consoles. Yeah, it's hackable consoles. The MOA hacks consoles like it's spy missions and alerts. Yeah. That's what it's for. Also, Lancy, people don't read patch notes. The people who read patch notes are not the people who watch my videos and streams with questions about patch notes. The people who read the patch notes then go on to do their own shenanigans and post about it somewhere in the Discord. That's how that goes. Anyone tested Prime Pack Leader? Changed recently? Well, I don't have its tester mod specifically, but yeah, it's an overguard thing. It does what it says on the tin. At least that's my information on it. It does what it says on the tin. Yeah. As I'm saying, Prime Regen is nice because even if you revive early, you get the iframes. Oh yeah, you still get those. Yeah. Which I think was supposed to work hand in hand. You get the faster return and you get Invawn on it. Which is nice. That is a nice interaction. So primed regen is nice on Sentinels. It's not required, but it does a lot of heavy lifting. I say the mowers might follow the Kubro locker AI behavior. They roll their trigger once per second, and they can only try once per object. Fair enough. Just if they have it, yeah. So roughly once per second. No cooldown reduction needed on that. Merger patch notes this stuff for nightmares. Curious claim, but okay, whatever. If that's how you feel about it. Seems like you need to get farming, go for it. Enjoy your bits and pieces, absolutely. Transit say, honestly, there's some miscellaneous information missing from 30 wiki pages. I feel scared to ask people. Ask people what? Okay. Obviously, with all the things in Warframe, it's hard to keep track of everything. That's why you check the wiki. And then ask people if it's not on the wiki. Or research it yourself if it's not on the wiki. Waxer, first time catching one of your streams. Just want to say I love your content and it really helps. My pleasure on that, thank you. Hope you enjoy the stream here as well. Hope you enjoy the stream. New content in 3 days? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What are my expectations for the new update, if any? I expect there to be whispers, probably in the wall, and then weird stuff happens. Like, really, really, really weird. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong on that, though. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a reasonable bet. Bug fixes? Pfft, who fixes bugs? Ugh. We'll see what we get as and when we get it. Do we know if cross-platform trading is coming in the next update? For some people, yes, not for everyone. It's being rolled out bit by bit at the same time that cross-save is being rolled out. So when you get access to cross-save, you get access to cross-trade with others who have access to cross-save. It's being done piecemeal, much like how D would slowly testing the release of cross-play. So once you get cross-save, and you'll know when you have it, once you get cross-save, you get cross-trade to go alongside the cross-play. Make sense? I hope that makes sense, because it doesn't get much simpler than that, to be honest. Mixing activity would be perfect for Lava's brain? It depends. We'll have to see how it actually plays out. We'll have to see on that one, won't we? You still wonder why those miners are digging on Deimos? The promise of gold. Or the modern equivalent of it, who knows? Dealer's choice on the ODJ? Oh, synth. Let's do it. Love a bit of synth. Let's switch over to that then, shall we? Thanks, Umbrella. Doctor, I asked... Is this on the whole, did the wiki update yet? Oh my god, it was 10 minutes in the writing. I asked because last time I checked the wiki, which was less than 2 weeks ago, there was no list of bomb mods on conservation vendor pages, and there's no miscellaneous modeling for other bomb mods on the bomb mods pages yet. That's why I asked whether the wiki updated yet. Sorry for not being descriptive enough. Okay, I appreciate you adding some more description to it now. Okay, let's unpack these. Let's unpack each of those bits and pieces, shall we? I'm just going to grab this one by one. I'll spare you guys seeing all the tabbing and wiki stuff. So, there's no list of bomb mods on the conservation vendor pages. So if I go to Master, Artisanai, View Wares List, View Possible Goods, View Tags List. Yep, that's not been updated. Okay. So if you go to them specifically on their wiki page, those haven't been updated. Hey, there's a job for someone. Let's see, no list of bond mods on conservation vendor pages. There's no miscellaneous mod link for other bond mods on the bond mod pages. So if I go like Tenacious Bond, you're saying that there's no category of bond mods below it. Nope, yep. If you scroll down, there is definitely links to the other mods which you can find for both Sentinels and for Beast Companions. It's just not broken down as a group of bonds. They are just other mods that can be equipped to these companions. So that's there. And that was actually just the two things you were referencing. So yeah, Master T's and I's page at least isn't updated to show that he has more wares. That's something someone could do. I don't actually know how you would add that bit to that page, so I'm not going to do it myself. The wiki is 98% accurate. Maybe 96%. Scholar Wisdom saying they are going to reduce the cost of bios, remove Archon shards, which by the way is true. Reb confirmed that in an interview. What value would you think is fair to expect? No idea. No idea. It could be anywhere between, I would guess, it would probably be 20 to 25% would be my guess, but they may go as high as 30%. I doubt they'll go lower than 20, because that'll be a massive reduction. I doubt they'll go higher than 30, because otherwise why even reduce it at that point? So somewhere there is what I would expect. Basically roughly halving. But we don't know. Be honest, the spaghetti as a feature has definitely made Warframe the game it is today. I suppose. Shieldgating? I suppose you're referring to the restoration of shields for shield tanky, which I guess that's a bit of spaghetti. I guess. Do I know where the myth came from that nuking with a level 30 frame will give weapon mastery at a reduced rate? What myth? Zach, what do you think the myth is there? I say this with full, genuine inquiry. What do you think is actually the myth from what you're stating there? Because depending on exactly what you intended to word there, you may be stating something that is actually fact. You've encountered a not insignificant number of people in Sanctuary Onslaught that genuinely believe this. Okay, I'm going to have to take what you've said at face value then, because, well, you're not correcting yourself, so I think it's time for a notepad. I think it's time for a notepad, shall we? Different Zach. Sure. Right, so, just going to copy this directly. Do you know where the myth... Okay, do you know the... We can get rid of all of that. That's just asking me to look into it. Myth. Nuking with a level 30 frame will give weapon mastery at a reduced rate. If you kill with your Warframe, level 0 or 30 or any bloody other level, you get no weapon affinity. There you go. So if you are nuking with your Warframe, yes, you will absolutely get shit all weapon mastery because you are nuking with your Warframe. If you are allowing your allies to get enough kills that you still gain a lot of weapon mastery, you are not nuking. Because if you were nuking, your allies wouldn't have kills to get. If you are looking to gain weapon mastery, either you need to use the weapon, and then it's a 50-50 split, or you need someone else to get the kills. So then you get the affinity share, which will be anywhere from 25 to 75% to your weapon, because of how affinity is done. Kill with Warframe. 100% to Warframe. Kill with weapon. 50% Warframe, 50% weapon. Ally kill. 25% Warframe, 75% split across your weapons. That's how it works. And that's ally kill in affinity range, of course. That's what you understood. You just wondered how these people met, have got the idea in their head. Zach, what idea? See, this is the problem. This is the communication problem, Zach. And I'm speaking specifically to Zach Damon 117. Other Zachs, sit down. I don't care whether you're TF Zach or DE Zach. DE Zach, if you're here, by the way, hi. But just this one Zach. Communication, mate. Communication. You started with, do you know where the myth came from that nuking with a level 30 frame will give weapon mastery at a reduced rate? The answer is, not a myth. If you are nuking with your level 30 frame, your weapon mastery is not going to bloody well happen. Not at any appreciable rate. Not a myth. So, I'm not sure why you're saying this is what you understand, but then also go on to say you wonder how these people you've met have got this idea in their heads. Maybe they got it in their heads because it's correct. Did you see my confusion? Your responses are suggesting you understand, but also you still think it's a myth. Which is it? Zach? 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 Help me out here. It's called spreading misinformation. It's called spreading information. It's correct. If you want to level up your weapon, stop nuking the map with Saren. Your understanding is that affinity works as I described. Okay. You've met people who thought that getting nuke kills would give weapon affinity. I wondered why they thought they were getting weapon affinity. Okay, fair enough. So if people are nuking and think it will give weapon XP, they are wrong. But that's not what you asked. That is the opposite of what you asked. Well, I think we've got there now. Zach understands how affinity works, other people listening understand how it works, and communication is, as ever, amazing on Twitch chat. Yep. Phrasing is going well. Makes sense, using Warframe powers means your weapon doesn't matter, using your weapon means your Warframe still matters. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Then we reduce them at non-zero. Still reduced because you can still get affinity share from your allies, which will what confuse people. If the phrasing was even correct in the first place. Why this episode didn't know it worked like that? Well, there we are. Some people did learn things. We are succeeding in the most curious of ways. Yeah, we're getting there. Scroll Wizard said, going to ESO over nuke frame all the time, not because I expect to level my frames, but because I know that's what people are looking for. Well, how nice of you. I hope you still get what you're looking for from it. How does Prime Merciless and other arcanes fit into damage calculation? It is additive with pure damage model acceleration. That's a simple question. I can easily answer that one. Yeah. Alright. What was that? Companion ribbon. So, companion ribbon. Oh, it doesn't show up when I do that now. If I do this. Kill 19 enemies with headshots while sliding. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Okay. Fair enough, Zach. Well, Here's where we get with the vagaries of questions being asked. I'm just going to leave that one there. We've had the entire conversation on it now. I'm just going to leave it there. Falling upwards, that should be channel motto. I think let's solve a practical problem is a much better motto, but I appreciate the suggestion. Kinda.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Oh, okay, Nautilus, that I was not looking for you to bring them up close like that. Oh, now he's got them all angry at me. What are you shooting with? No. Nautilus! What is it shooting with? I don't remember giving it something it can shoot. Oh, Volcax, of course. It's got Volcax, and on this lower level mission, it actually does enough damage to be noticeable. That's what's happening there. Wait, is it kill enemies with headshots while sliding, or kill enemies with headshots? Warframe, make your mind up. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. No, that didn't count. That didn't count. Is it just not showing me the condition? That's definitely 3 headshot kills, and it's not progressed. No, it's just not telling me all the information for some reason. That's nice of them. Oh, that was a body shot. Gas damage may not be order of the day, but gas lighting, Warframe's got that down pat. No, don't slide him towards me as I slide towards him. Shit. Ah, whatever. Ah. I'm starting to think Rubico was not the call for this. I swear down, Nautilus, fucking stop. In mission challenge, show less info somehow. Daitai, congratulations! Thank you for capturing, captioning, I should say, what's happening on the stream. For those of you who are watching through audio only, Daitai is giving you that little bit of an update as to what I was looking at. Because I kind of got that die. Kind of got it. So just die. Doesn't always. It doesn't show modifier like Hobble Dragon Key equipped. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that it doesn't. There's still the confusion. Use Kunai and Kanon for auto headshots. You know, I should have thought of that. I mean, I'd have had to build it up, but it would have worked. Yeah, well, we're here now. She ain't. No, stop flailing. Stop dying to my sentinel, it's got a shit weapon. No, look at me. I can't headshot you if you don't look at me. Look! Oh great, lockdown. There we are. Ah. Can I make all of Daitai's comments TTS? I cannot, no. Two more. One more.
The enemy is broken. Well done.
Come on.
Now get to extraction.
There we are. I mean, I'd be broken too if some Rhino just came in intentionally going for the slide kills. Slide headshots, no less. It's like, why is this guy trying to pull off some Call of Duty trick shots on us? Just kill us and get it done with. But there we are. Slightly painful. Not helped by Nautilus, but we got that. Alright, let's see. Companion, is it Verglass? I should have sold it for the platinum. I mean, what good is a Death Machine Rifle Riven? What good is that going to be to me? Terrible critical stats, terrible status stats, terrible damage stats. The only Death Machine Rifle Prime is going to achieve is the death of the person trying to use it because they thought it was actually going to shoot something. Blech. Try Riven Transmutation? Sure, why not? Why not? So we got the Death Machine. Let's combine it with some stuff that we don't really care about. Let's see here. I have a couple Exergis Rivens. I don't really care about the Exergis. We can grab those. And then there's the Ferox. I don't care about the Ferox. So let's transmute those. Cross my fingers. Hope for the best. The following are currently installed. Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, it's not actually installed because it was on a different weapon, but sure. Ah, well, it's rifle. Not the end of the world. Alright. Just there. Oh well. Did not go the way I hoped, but it is fine. I've got a whole bunch of rivens sitting around Stinger. Or like a rocket launcher? So what I know about those weapons, you know. Play this game as long as I have, still don't know what every weapon is. Yeah, I'm ready, yeah. Righty then. With this opportunity, I think I'm going to crack open a few more of these. Because why not? I've got the space. So let's see what's in a few more of these. I'm going to open up the rifle ribbons. Because they should be a rifle trifle more interesting. Let's see what I can get. Let's see what I can get. And in the aid of that, let's grab... Bursting is strong. Let's just shoot Bursting. Let's just use Bursting because I can take the riven off. Because I already have a nice, lovely, stonking riven for it. Plus crit chance, plus heat, minus status chance. The status is honestly not that big a deal. But the extra crit is just beautiful. Melee gamble for a glaive? I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's see. Catch 5 fish without missing a throw whilst alone. Well, this is going to take about half an hour. Yep. Actually, do I? No, I don't want that. I want Loki. There we are. High duration Loki. Let's do it. Let's switch out Nautilus for Carrier, because Carrier does not screw my day up. We are indeed solo. And, yep, sure, let's just... Plains of Eidolon. It's daytime. Let's do it. Can't have use Navigator on the fishing spear? Maybe? No, we can use it on the dies. Anyway, let's just head over this way. This is a good Mercury spot. I mean, that was a beautiful, beautiful leap, if I do say so myself. And I do. Is there the spot I was hoping for? I do not see any splishy splashies. Yep, there is no splishy splashies. That is pogged. We'll go the other side. No Oxalus? Didn't think about it. Too late now. Does Stun Spear work for the Riven in Old Valis? Maybe? Ah, we have splishy splashies. Over here. Let's grab a spear. Grab the correct spear. Pop out the things. And we are good to go. Get died. Are you really just outside of dire range? Oh, we can still catch you. That's one. That's two. That is too close for comfort. Okay, careful. Careful. How are you shooting me? I'm invisible. One. Oh, hello. Okay, I have the wrong spear, but that's fine. I can give it a second hit. Two. I'm invisible again. Fixie fix. Okay, Goopler. You are moving around a bit more than I would like, so kindly stop. Oh god, the wiggle of the water. Where actually is the Goopler? There? It is. 3. I mean, that one was just turning on the spot, so 4. Come on. It's Mercury. Let's get this in one tap. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, the Mercury is too far away. I don't want to risk it. And now we're going to have freaking Tralock here, which takes this spear. Come on. Ah! Alright then. Tralock. 1. Cloak up. Mercury, that needs this one. How was that not on the Mercury? Are you... okay. This water is messing with my eyes, I swear. Do I use Warframe? Yes. Come in, Drifty friend. No, I'm here now. I'm here. I'm doing this one. Right then. Spinning it off. Frick. Okay. 1. 2. Ah. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You going over here? You going over here? You going over here? How far do you want to go, mate? Frick, you trying to evolve? It... Dash right then? Right then. That exact moment I threw it is when it decided to suddenly dash back into water. Decided to, oh, it's not having any of this land shit. Oh, I said this was going to take half an hour. Beatsmas3 saying, from YouTube, great content by the way. I'm glad you appreciate the YouTube content. Welcome into the Twitch stream where apparently I am a moron who can't fish. Right, that's 2. And he does it. That's 3. 3 in a row. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Is the dye about to run out? Has it run out? Has the fish run? The bubbly has stopped. But it's fine. We got a Gooper over here. We got a... Yeet. You are freaking dying, my friend. You are freaking dying. Come on, go. And stay dead. Okay. Okay. You can also be dead. All of you. Right, any more splishy splashies around here? There is. Good. Okay, we'll use these splishies. Don't tell me the bubbles just stopped. No. We're good. Alright, it looked like they'd stopped for a moment there, but it's just the sun doing with reflections. It's fine. It's fine. Right then, you're stationary. Actually, that sun is not fine. That is really annoying. Okay, Mercury, let's do this right. There we go. 2. What is your tail, frickin' immortal? This wasn't supposed to be this difficult. 1. What are you scared of? I could never hit you if I tried. 2. Okay. Alright. We got 2. 3. We're getting there. Hello, Glitch Fights. I love the informative video style. Came from YouTube. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. This is informative on how much I can range in one stream. So, you know, it's always something. Alright, Mercury. Hold. Got it. There we are. 4. 1 more now. 1 more. There's a nice large... No, it's medium Goopala. Medium Goopala, that should do the trick. Please don't hover towards the surface. It really fricks my mind. Come on. Where you going? 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 You going here? Yeah! Oh, it was large. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're good. That was... How long did that take? No way that was just 8.5 minutes. That felt like 20. That genuinely felt like 20 minutes of pain, not gonna lie. What's sagging me? Anyway, whatever. It happens. We're out of there. We're done. We're good. Please be something worthwhile for that. Please. Cheers, Daito, for the hydrate. Okay. 5 fish. That's all I needed was 5. I mean, granted I got a resource doubler, but still. 5. And I get... Well then. So, DE, suggestion for an Incarnon upgrade. You know, just... DE, you know, DE, come on, yeah. Maybe? You'll give me 500 plat right now? I'm holding you to Ali. In-game, right now. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. God's sakes. Right, let's just have a look what's next. Let's have a look what's next. What can we get next on our Rifle River mod number 2? Kill 18 enemies that are on a dropship. Well, we can do that. We can do that. Back we go. Yeah, rivens are not successful in their intended design, and they have all kinds of issues. But also, removing them would have all kinds of issues too. D's kind of stuck. D's kind of stuck. In fact, before I do this one, on that very note, I want to bring up a post on Reddit that, and I don't just mean just some random Bozos post, I mean actually helpful, informative post on Reddit, which I think is a great significance right now. On the whole topic of ribbons, I think it is very important to bring this up. Let me just pop us out of here real quick. Yes, mission complete. Yes, I did nothing. Please piss off. Right, let me grab Reddit. Please sign into the engineer. Yep, there we go. Warframe. There it is. Right, so this is what came up on Reddit. If I just switch screens around. This. And don't worry, we'll zoom in. We'll zoom in. So, Perzel does a load of surveys over on Reddit, the Warframe subreddit. Gets a lot of information. With 1,783 responses recorded, that is a good sample size. That is a good sample size. So we can look at this and draw conclusions from it, at least for the Reddit community. Doesn't say about the Warframe community, just the Reddit community. On said Reddit community, 2/3 of people consider themselves a veteran, whereas not even 1 in 6 don't consider themselves a veteran. And the remaining chunk are not sure. So that's a lot of people who consider themselves veteran, and for good reason. When we look at the mastery ranks here, absolute chunk of Legendary 3s, Legendary 2, Legendary 1, Mastery 30. Interestingly, we go from 30 down to L2 and L1, then 28. 29's over here. I guess people who get to 28 still see 2 ranks to go, but people at 29 are more likely to go, well, let's get to 30. So fair enough. But this is the really interesting one. This is the really, really interesting graph to me. When did you start playing Warframe? This is from a survey of nearly 2,000 people. 20% of them claim to have started playing, and emphasis on claim to have started playing Warframe in 2013. And then you got the 2014, 15 and 16 and so on, and you can see a pretty solid downward trend here. In fact, there is an absolute drop-off between 2018 and 2019, which is curious to note. Very curious to note. Now, the reason this is significant is that if you've got all these people responding, and it turns out that the majority of them consider themselves veterans, and at the same time show just this really high rank, older player bit. If this survey was from Reddit, was it taken by people on Reddit? It was, yeah. So it is just about the Reddit Warframe community. But that is a very strong leaning to older players. Like, this combination here, we have roughly 10%, maybe a little bit more than that. Probably about 1 in 8, maybe? 1 in 8 players are pandemic or post-pandemic. At least in the Reddit community. That's a small number to me. Like, I can understand if 2023 was small because people are still getting into the game before checking out the subreddit. But it doesn't take you a whole year to get to Reddit. It doesn't take you a whole year to figure out there's a community there. Let alone this many. And Warframe has continuously grown as a game, it's my understanding. So that is a strange shape to see for that. For anyone curious, I'm in this 5.41%. If I entered the survey, I didn't actually do the survey myself. I would be right here in 2019. Is there a way to at least check when you created a Warframe account or first ever logged in? If you didn't delete the messages from the quests, maybe you could scroll down your communication inbox. Otherwise, the exact date, I don't know if you can check that at this point in time. I'm not sure. So I'm not saying new players don't post on game subreddits generally. Yeah, new players. So 2023. Because this is November 2023. So anyone who's played 11 months or less is here. The rest of this, you're not a new player after an entire year of being on a game. You're not. If it takes you a year to get and still be stuck in new player, I was putting out videos getting attention in less than that. Straight up. Doesn't take you that long. Lathlis say Reddit's age range is kind of old. I think younger players are probably going to be on Twitter or TikTok. Perhaps. That's a fair point. This doesn't talk about a demographic breakdown of that. You're absolutely right there. But then from that conjecture, you would be supposing that there'll be more younger players starting out, not older players, which is entirely possible. But to such an extent, perhaps. It's still, as a individual sample of a, yes, limited subset of the community, that there is this sheer drop over time, year on year near enough, with limited exception, a generalized trend downwards, when you would usually expect it to be the other way around. As a game becomes older and still thrives, it should have more people joining in rather than fewer. And secondly, people who have been playing for longer are more likely to drop out of the community, not stick around to it. What's the next one? What's the longest break you've taken from the game so far? Which is nowhere near as relevant to this. Now, the reason I bring this up in the context of Rivens is that longer term players are those who are more invested into Rivens. That is a fact. The longer you are playing the game, the more Rivens you'll have come across just by the by, the more likely you are to have invested into Rivens, in terms of both Platinum and Kuva. The more overall you'll have in these Rivens invested. And that's going to lead to then more people attached to the status quo, because they've spent that time optimizing towards exactly how their Riven is, playing the game as it exists. Zonok saying counter-argument, the mod station kill screen, new players open that menu, get confused, leave. I'm not sure what that's a counter-argument to, so sure, okay. It's nothing to do with what I'm saying right now. Rooms were introduced at the end of 2016? Right. So, every single person in this list could have access to them, because they've not exactly came around a minute ago. Let's say so they wouldn't see this survey. Right, okay, yeah, sure. A player who is new to the game, tries it out for minutes, gets to mod screen, gets confused, quits, wouldn't see this. Yes, very true. And then that is true in 2013 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 and 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. By the way, Zernok. If anything, Warframe has become more understandable, not less understandable. So if your point was true, then you would expect this again to trend more towards higher number of people starting sooner. Starting more recently rather than in the past. Because more people would have gotten into the game now as opposed to previously. If that were indeed the case, Zernok. Reading complete saying, I joined in 2022, don't use Rivens, they're a pain, I think I get obsessed and frustrated rerolling. Yeah, fair enough. More understandable is less need for out-of-game resources like Reddit. Reddit's not so much a resource as a discussion base. It's for sharing of posts, ideas, information, artwork. It's not so much a resource for discovering and learning directly, I'd say. Certainly not the way the Warframe subreddit is, no. It's not a repository of information in the way that the wiki is. As much as you can search Reddit for information, it's not the same kind of repository, no. But I only use a Riven to save mod slots, so you use Rivens, yeah. You found Reddit unreliable for finding useful information? Exactly, yeah, it's not an information... it's not designed as an information dump. No. If a new player goes to Reddit for Warframe help, they've effed up. Have they? Depends on the help they're asking for. If they ask a question such as, is the wiki up to date, then yes, they've effed up. If they ask a question such as, oh, I don't know, I'm looking at getting into Riven mods, is there a good video guide someone can recommend on how to roll my Riven effectively, then yes, because someone might kindly point them towards my videos. And then Reddit help them out. Just saying. Did I see the new pistol mod that's coming? Pablo just posted on Twitter. Oh, if he just posted on Twitter, I won't have because I've been streaming. But let's have a look. Let me just quickly bring up Twitterinos and Pablos. Let's see. Accelerated isotope plus radiation plus fire rate. Pablo leaks it. Reb asks, is this because she's out of the country? Pablo responds, it's actually because he's bored waiting for a build to finish. Sure. Okay. Pablo's been on an information spree. And by spree I mean like 2 things, but sure. Why not? Why not? But yeah, plus fire rate, plus radiation. Sure. I guess it's a thing. Yeah. There's plenty that could be worked with on that. Does merge on cross-save add up Warframe and weapon slots on both accounts? For that, you should probably check on what the FAQ says to make sure you get the exact right information there. I don't know if they've talked specifically about the slots or if it would just give you the items transferred over, but if you get the items, that should combine the slots. But double check the FAQ to see exactly what it says on that. Zach Damon saying maybe older players go to Reddit to add another facet form of engagement for escaping gameplay. Okay, I feel like I'm talking in circles about the exact same point here, so I'm going to make this very clear to anyone who's listening right now. Very, very clear, and if you don't get it at this point, I'm sorry to say you might be on the left side of the bell curve, okay? So be very certain if you want to ask a question around this again, or try and make yet another point. I am aware that Reddit is a third-party community. It is separate from Warframe. It is going to have, therefore, a skewed membership of Warframe players. It's not going to have every Warframe player. It's not going to have a perfectly representative demographic to match the Warframe player base. What I'm pointing out is that despite whatever assumptions you may wish to make about how that demographic comes about that makes the Reddit community, you can still look at the data here and go, the Reddit community is massively skewed towards players from years ago, and that in the last 4 years, and it doesn't take 4 years to play Warframe, 4 years, there is what? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12%? Yeah, 12% of the Reddit user base that was responding to this survey, a pretty comprehensive number on said survey, 12% from the last 4 years. Yes, it is not the Warframe community, it is the Warframe Reddit community. But if you want to tell me that you expect there to be, what's that, basically 10 times as many people who started in 2013 when the game just came out, that baby version of Warframe, and I don't mean baby as in simple, I mean baby as in undeveloped, that you expected there to be 10 times as many people from then compared to people who started the game just last year? That's quite the difference. That is a huge, huge difference, and there's a trend between it. And that is something to be aware of. That is something to take note of. So when it comes back to the whole topic of rivens, this means that if Reddit is even close to symbolic of Warframe community, there is a huge number of highly veteran people. Did I see we're getting a new pistol mod? I did see, yeah. Someone's maybe aware of the Pablo post on Twitter. Yeah. This is why I say that removing rivens is going to be very difficult to do, if ever considered by DE. If ever truly considered, because there are such a high skew on people who are veterans of this game versus the new players who come in, try it, get confused, or lose interest and leave quickly. And a live service game needs a constant flow of new people. It just does. You can't just have a bunch of people and then call it a day. You either need a new product or you need new people. Anyway, We've gone on 27 tangents there, trying to make a singular point. We'll get there, I think. I think we got there. Don't forget to claim your drops. Yeah, you should be able to just go ahead and claim them. Let me have a look what's going on with my progress on drops. Is Twitch going to be kind enough to tell me? That is not the information I was looking for. Here we go. So it says for me, I am at 1.5 hours through, and I'm 1.5 hours through the stream. There we are, perfect. My drops are still working. That's great. Mine are working. Very, very good news. Alright then, I need to kill some things off a dropship. Let's go call some dropships to spawn. Peekaboo. Alright, that should get some attention. Yeah, here we go. Now, please spawn a dropship. I would like a dropship. Not the drop pods, dropship. I should probably start a bounty. That'd be fastest, wouldn't it? Ah, yes, hello. That died a lot quicker than I expected, not gonna lie. Next dropship. Nice looking look. Thank you. That's 14. Need 2 more. 1 more dropship, please. Come on. Be nice. 1 more dropship. Yeah. The colours of the flare show which enemy it's calling. Oh, okay. Boom. There we are. That couldn't have gone much better, to be honest. That couldn't have gone much better. Yeah, with this Loki, I went with the idea of making Loki look almost like he was part sentient, or at least sentient themed. I think it came out well. Over optimized for damage. It was more having the spawns happen. That's what went well. Stradavar. Can't say I'm excited to receive that ribbon. Yeah. I'm not excited to receive that one. Ah well. Attack on Titan vibes? Yes, one of the least defensive Warframes in the game is the Armored Titan. That's what it is. Or maybe this is one of the underlings under Elish Norn. Could be that. You went for pink Loki so you can tell when you're not invisible? I suppose I kind of went that. Wrong thing. I don't need this. There are no Warframe rivens, and thank goodness for that fact. Okay, let's see. So anyway, we're just gonna get back to it, I guess. Do the same ribbon again. Why not? If we want Warframe ribbons? People want platinum. And so they think if there's Warframe ribbons, then they can get platinum. And others think, hey, I can make more ridiculous, impossible builds happen, because I can get strength to literal negative numbers. Hi! I just killed that guy. Anyone going to do something about it? Yeah, you know how you want to do it. Come on. There it is. Good man. Right, you can die now. And you. Oop. That was a little bit harder to kill. He ran away from me. Ah, hello there. Have you heard about a Lord of Savior? 3? There were more than 3 things on that dropship. I got scammed. Oh, that is a purple flare, isn't it? Maybe that does look different. Is that going to be the drop pods? Yeah. Okay. Someone did mention that the color of the flare gives it away. Well, I'm just going to let you guys sit there, because maybe you'll create a new beacon. What's this one? That's another purple one, so that's going to be more drop pods, isn't it? Yep, more drop pods. It does seem that the colour matters. Alright then. Goodbye, Xmas. No one likes you. Oh, I shouldn't be invisible. That's making it where they don't set off a thing. I have Condemn on Loki? On this one, apparently, yeah. There we go. Good guy, good guy. Alright, now die. Stop. That's another purple flare. That's not what I wanted. Someone trying to snipe me? Oh, there you are. Come on, we want drop ships, not drop pods. Alright, try again. Blue flare. Interesting. What's blue flare? I don't know what blue flare is. Is it that? Alright, then we got another purple flare. I should probably start a bounty. Yeah. Alright, I didn't see that coming. I definitely did not see that coming. It landed straight on the geezer. Love it. As you do. Yeah, let's get a bounty. Let's see. I don't know which one of these will do it, so I'll just start the low level one.
The quills are at it again, telling me an important oracle.
Yeah, quills are at it again. Night wave, skip. Thank you.
Learned of an Ostron miner who was captured.
Find the
by
prisoner. Oh. Oh, hey,
There's
stop
the
shit.
captive. Take out the guards, but be warned. The prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation.
I have never been able to do this without being detected, not gonna lie. As soon as I kill one of them, the timer starts. Yo, how did you end up over there?
Defuse the collar now.
What do you...
You freed the prisoner. Now escort them to safety.
Don't mind me, just gonna sprint past all of that lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks to that miner.
Are there any frames I think need a rework stat? As in quickly? Not quickly. Enoros could do with being looked at. He'd be about my #1 consideration. There are some people that think Loki could do with some more love, maybe. But, no, I think we're overall in a good spot at this point. Huh, those go immortal when they're getting in. The more you know. Caliban? Caliban could do with some love, yeah. But not reworks. Rework is a big thing. Changes, tweaks, buffs? Yeah, sure. Reworks? Not so much. Not so much. I didn't actually see where the drone was supposed to be. I'm guessing it's in the center? Ah, shit. I should have paid attention to that waypoint. If I flip out of here, will it give me the waypoint back?
Sometimes we fail, despite our best efforts.
143 this way. I should be sliding into it around about... I feel like I've made this harder on myself than I needed to. Where's that drone gone? Ah, I didn't pay enough attention. I didn't pay enough attention. Nice of him to drop the ball. Makes it easier for me to kill him. I feel like I'm blind. I'm probably just walking past it and hurting a lot of you. But I genuinely cannot see it. Hold on. Will it show up on the scanner? Well, that's just ominous. Yeah, let's go up. So if I go out... There it is. That worked. That was disguised as a rock. You can't blame me for that one. But there we go. Right then. I don't know if I have the range to switch teleport this, but I'm going to try. Cool, that worked. She had a lot to say. Not a lot of time to do it in. Cool. What is the range on this? I have at the moment. Abilities, switch teleport. Oh, 100 meters. Oh, I thought I had low range. Never mind. Get a bit of distance on this then. I think he was trying to say something. Not sure what though. There we go. Kindly stop. Kindly stop. I was really looking for some drop ships, you know? That was kind of the whole reason of taking on this bounty. Hello,
How are you doing this
all right.
evening?
Probably should have let the question happen then, my bad. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Thank you very much for asking, and thank you very much for resubscribing at 5 months there. Welcome to the channel once again on that. You're nearly up onto that lovely golden teacup. Appreciate it. Cheers. Alright. Can actually get the drone through all of this. Come on. Oh, they're just pouring it out over here, aren't they? Just drop ship, please. I'm just tapping every enemy. Oh, apparently I've lost the bonus. Oh no. My dicking around has cost me the bonus. Whatever shall I do? Please just give me a dropship. How's the ribbon look been? Not so great so far.
The drone had a complete imprint of the relic. I know what
There we
to
are.
look for now.
Alright, come on, please. Give us the... something that causes all kinds of dropships. Capture the target. Are you shitting me? This is when I get relatively quick things?
Capture him and the relic.
This is when I get quick bounties? Well then. That was great.
You captured the relic and the Grenier archaeologist? He and I are going to have an interesting
That was great.
conversation.
I'm gonna go start a different bounty and hope that gets some dropships. Because this has not gone the way I wanted it to. Like Old Valis has more reliable dropships? Maybe, but I'll be honest, I just don't like the Old Valis that
Any
much.
hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Let's just take that one, why not?
Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way.
Yes, we know
Let's
it's the hard
make
way.
'em
It's just
find-
light way to skip.
I want you to liberate a key operations.
Okay, liberate the camp. This should do what I'm looking for. This should do it. Good. There we are, camp liberated. Keep the control above that number. Alright. Oh, why am I on Bone Widow still? God damn it. Am I at least leveling it? I am. That's good. I don't know if that counted towards the ribbon. The enemies are somewhere. Well, there goes the 50% control bonus. That's grind. They were somewhere, but I just had no idea where they were because they were just milling over there. This game is so brilliant at times. I mean, I'm quite literally king of the hill at the moment, but, you know, the control on some random rock further away from me, that's going down. For God's sake. No, don't get in that. Okay, I'd like to listen out for where there might be some drop ships. But at the moment I'm just getting drop pods, which is not ideal. Can we drop ships? No? No, more drop pods right on my face. Ain't going great, chat. Ain't going great. Oh. I hear it? I thought I heard it? Did I not hear a dropship? Apparently not. Okay, never mind. Ooh, that was rocketing in. There we are. Any more? Please? You're shitting me. You're shitting me. I had that few drop ships. It's been mostly drop pods. Where are you going? This is actually infuriating
Without control
now.
of that camp, their resources can
Mildly,
move
but
freely around the plains.
on the infuriating spectrum. Where are these
That
shots even
Grineer
coming from? Is
detachment
it
is
you?
running low on material. Let's hasten the process by taking out one of their armored supply vaults.
Oh, it was that. Alright, let's just head over here. Armored Vault, that should probably get some more dropships, so at least we got that. What was that? Being shot from very long range. Grab this meal ticket and shove it in here. Yeah, I'd like some pancakes with some golden syrup, please. That'd be great, thanks. See if it processes that order correctly. There we go. Okay. I could just abandon this now. Hello, Predaqueen. How you doing? We're doing it right here. Just abandoning that objective because no one cares about it. The riven is done. I'll wait for it to properly abandon and then leave.
We can no
I'll leave the
longer
pancakes
complete
behind.
our
Yeah, I'm
objective.
giving something to
I
the
will
grenade
let
there.
Ponzu know we have failed him.
We don't need those pancakes. We're having enough pancakes, quite frankly. Alright, let's see. What do we got? 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 Come on. That was objectively more annoying than the fishing one, so please give good stuff. What do we get? It is Gorgon. That got incarnate, right? Then I got incarnate. Now, plus electric, plus stage duration, not so great. As much as we got the plus multi-shot minus zoom, that's not a good one. But it is suitable for a an incarnate weapon, so that is a positive. What are these kind of going for at the moment? If I have a look at Warframe Market. Also, Airsoft asking, can I win the raffle again even though you won last time? Yeah. It's up to you if you want to enter it, but if you do and you win it, yeah, you can. Ain't the rule against that. Alright, let's see. Contracts. Unveiled for the Gorgon. If I just search prices, ascending, what's currently going at? Oh. Not a lot. I mean, that's what I expected, to be honest. Not a lot. Alright. Not a lot. But that's fine. Let's slap on the next ribbon. There we go. I probably should look at the challenge before going anywhere. Just thinking about it now, it's not always going to be the same challenge. It is now kill 4 unalerted tusk ballistas with a headshot while invisible. Alright, sure, yeah. We do know he's going here. Rivens love the plains of Eidolon. They really, really do. Alright, let's head over this way. Land ourselves over here. Okay, random roll. Didn't mean to do that. That is... Why is there an elite lancer in this? Where's your touch ballista buddy? Huh? I've been scammed. Why do Rivens love Cetus and Plains of Ireland so much? It's because they came out when that was the open world, to my understanding. There wasn't the others for it to draw upon. I'm just going to take a really long leap here, don't mind me. There we go. Needs to be a headshot, so got it. Oh, hello. Oh, you're a shield lancer, don't care about you. Sometimes it does happen, you get one lance, one ballista. I just got one lance, there was no ballista on that first one. Straight up scammed. Anyway. You should have... It's somewhere over this way, right? I might lose my bearings. I think I might be losing my bearings. Where am I? No, I could have sworn there was one up here. There it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Slightly overdid that. Don't mind me. Re-bullet jump up. Got you. Got you. Lovely. 2 for 1. I mean, my enemy radar didn't show someone else glow, so I'm going to take it on faith that I was correct in assessing there was not one there. Maybe there was one, maybe it despawned, maybe something went wrong, maybe I was blind, but it didn't look like there was one there. Here we go. Hi! I need you to die! Jobs are good. You just fly away and come back and this will respawn? Sometimes they don't. Whereas if I just go to different towers, I know I'm going to get new stuff. That's been my experience with it. But there we are, we're all good. We got there. Easy ribbon. Cheers, brother. Here we are then. So, fingers crossed, maybe this ribbon will give us something nice in a rifle category. The reward is... Tetra. I mean, there's the Tenet Tetra. But, like, is it really going to be that great? Not Prisma, Tenet. I mean, it has a 4-pip dispo. Let's see, what's the sales on these ones looking like? Tetra values worse than the Gorgon. Excellent, amazing, wonderful. Right, okay, let's try again. Slavos Prime 2024? Maybe. May you even get this? Get what? Sorry, Rivens? Warframe? A Twitch stream? I'm not sure what the this is in this case, Ali. Okie dokie. Next rifle riven mod. Hello, Jester. Welcome on in. Land 6 consecutive headshots while in Arcwing in the Plains of Eidolon, while alone or in solo mode. It's not going to be nighttime anytime soon, is it? 37 minutes, god damn it. That's fine. What I'll do here is equipment. We'll take this out and replace it with the... Here's... Actually, I could just do the thing with the Despair that someone mentioned. Yeah, I could just do that. Maybe not the Despair, the Kunai. Because that one I should probably have ranked. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, that should do the trick. Doesn't need to be amazing, but it'll home in on the headshots. They're saying, watch a lot of your YouTube videos and never caught a stream and everything. Oh, well, welcome on in. Whilst I'm on this, I'm actually going to make this really low damage as well. There we are. Just nothing else to it. That'll do the trick. That'll do the trick. Just use a low beam weapon on the guarantee spawn by blowhole. Yeah, this is effectively the same. Close enough. It shouldn't have enough damage to be a problem here, so I can just do it. Never mind. I was promised headshots. What's going on here? Oh, while in Arcwing. I'm a moron. Come on. Don't run away. When you run away, you got those giant bloody backpacks on. Oh, for God's sake. Sit still. This is why I have Condemn, apparently. What's the melee weapon with the highest base critical damage in the game? I don't know. What is it? Some kind of quiz question? Open up a wiki. Okay. That should do the trick. Oh, you son of a bitch. You turned right then. You actual lemon. You actual lemon. I swear down. Also, why are they dying in single shots? Oh yeah, this is the modded one, isn't it? Or is it? No, I thought I unmodded it. God damn it. That wasn't a headshot? Okay, I'm getting the beam weapon. Fuck this. I am being toyed with in ways I cannot understand. I'm getting a beam weapon. Screw the kunai. Screw everything they stand for. Hello, Automatic. Well, at least you got yourself some time now to enjoy the stream, whilst I completely lose my sanity. Thumperama plays counters headshots. I'm not going and finding a Thumbra. Thank you. Lex would have done this. The Lex would have killed everything in a 12-mile radius and not counted as a headshot. Knowing my luck. Today is not a lucky day for me. Great. Let's grab the freaking Gamma Core. Don't know what config C was. It's now nothing. There we are. Doing ribbons every day is not a lucky day with those? Well, I mean, fair. Oh yeah, needed to. Go to Arcwing. Job's good. Warframe is designed to be cheese. Just cheese the fucking thing. Just cheese the bloody thing. More shot counts for headshots? Eh, we got there. Right. And in that 37-second moment of clarity, we get a Paris ribbon. Okay. Alright. I imagine they're not going for much as well, because everyone and their dog has managed to get a Paris ribbon by this point, it feels like. It's been around a while, but let's see. Yeah, it's about the same value as the Gorgon. Alright. Fair enough. About the same value as the Gorgon. Plus 4.5 punch through is kind of ridiculous on a weapon that starts with 3. We kind of don't need that. But hey, there we are. Another ribbon acquired. I already have one for the Paris as well. Let's try something else then. Let's try this one. This is going to need 17 enemies in dropships while sliding. While sliding. Pseudo Entropy asking, how do you cheese kill target pirates before they hit the ground while sliding? I would go with Ash, is the way I do that. Because Ash's shuriken will home in on them. So you can use that to just kind of fling out some of those shurikens with enough damage to kill them while she's sliding. Works for me. Yeah, scroll, yeah. Use Zar, blow up the whole ship. I want to keep the Burston where it is, so I'm going to use my Spore Laser for much the same effect. Or I could use a Tomb Finger. Would Tomb Finger do it? Tomb Finger should do it. Might be a bit easier to hit with the Tomb Finger. Yeah. Let's give it a whirl with that. See what happens. Rad Viral? Sure. It's been forever and a day since I last used the Tomb Finger, or Crypt Digit. Let's give that a whirl. Mace Peacemakers works for it. I suppose if you use the waltz to allow you to slide, I guess, yeah. Is there an easy way to find out full sculpt prices? Yes, you go to warframe.market just like you were looking for the not full ones, but then you switch it to maxed, and that'll have fully socketed sculptures specifically. They thought of that, so there's an option to just set it to max. Same is true for max mods, maxed arcanes. That'll do it for you. Alright, so we know that bounty number, was it 2? Yeah, bounty 2. This one has some dropship spawning stages, so that should be good.
Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster.
Oh, here we
Cut off their
go.
supply.
Already got this spot to go to. Find the vault, go to the vault,
Anzu is
do the
right.
thing.
The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them. This Grenier detachment is running low.
Running low on IQ, probably. That's what she was going to say. Oh, first one. That was convenient. Well, that was 2 enemies. Five enemies. You know what? I'm just gonna pop you here to deal with the stuff hitting the bits here. Ah, she killed everything on the dropship. I told you to stay. Wait, no, no! Your role was to be over here to deal with the ground stuff that I don't want to deal with whilst I focus on the thing that's in the sky. Sit. Did I tell her to sit? I told her to sit. Okay. That did not go according to plan. And I don't think I have the damage on this to actually kill those ships as quickly as intended. Oh, I'm dying. Oops. I may have made several mistakes here in my plan. I've made a significant number of mistakes in my plan here. And I'm hitting a fucking tree. I mean, this counts for sliding, right? So I can just do that. Yeah, she's dealing with all of those ones. That's good. Can we help fewer of the drop pods? Here we go. That seemed to do what I need. Oh, that was a hole. And more drop pods. Wonderful. Well, that's going to be the last enemy spawns this stage.
We're in. Take the resources. Grenier troops were desperate for those supplies.
I could have sworn I was sliding there, but I guess not. Pablo Elite's new mod? Yeah, we've seen that one, Ray, yeah. Yeah, we made aware of that one there earlier on the stream. Thank you. Locate the fallen drone. Okie dokie. I love having my crosshair blocked by my head. There's the drone. It's still weird to me that they put the marker dead on the drone, but they turn it into a zone when you get close. Like, honestly, that seems really weird to me. And I know it's been that way for absolutely ages, but it's still just odd. Oh. Keep the drone alive, they say. It'll be easy, they say. What the fuck is this? Also, when did the Tomb Finger get so bad? I don't remember the Tomb Figure being this bad to use, honestly. Or maybe it just feels bad against that particular target. I mean, this Thumper doesn't want to die quickly anyway, but yeah, whatever. Let's stick with the drone. The Thumper will follow. I mean, the real final boss in this game is learning how to aim after so long of just kind of blindly swinging your way through. That's the real final boss. Come on, drone. You can do it. Ignore those guys over there, they're dead. As is that one. And that one. Poor drone got yeeted by that. I keep on hearing the sound of drop pods. I'd love to hear the sound of, you know, drop ships. That would be great again. Got any more of those drop ships? I think that's enough. I can still blow up everything in its general direction, but yeah, no dropships. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Next stage, next stage. Let's Nightwave skip. There we go. Eliminate the nearby enemies. Cool, where are they? Is it going to be in here? Don't tell me it's an inside job. Oh. Oh, this ain't going to have dropships then, is it? If this is where they want me to kill. Yep, that's where it wants me to be. Alright. Wonderful. We'll just get this stage over and done with it, I guess. Oh. Pray they removed Nightwave skip. I don't know how much it skips sometimes, but yeah, I agree. Sit still. Thank you. I do love these absolutely giant red circles, as if to say, they could be absolutely anywhere in the caves, and a new red circle spawns like every 5 kills. Yeah, we're still in the cave. Thanks for that. Still in the cave. Got it. Still in the cave. And then after the cave, we got more cave. I get it. And then this guy. Then got one over here. Sneak through the bones. Haha! And we've got multiple circles on this exact same spot now. I've got at least 3 zones on these few enemies. It's just... Oh, there we go.
Almost feel sorry for him. Then I remember what's been done to us, and I'm at peace.
And that is the entire
Here's
bounty.
your
God damn it. That was...
You know.
Where's my way out? So that was a different bounty to the one we had before then. Oh yeah, I can't fly. Way out? Is it this way? I forget. It's, No, it's not towards the back, so it's gotta be... I think it's... somewhere out this way? Nope, that's the same place I was in before. No, there's the ramp up, that's what I'm looking for, isn't it? This one has the ramp out, right? I am so lost. As a new player, these caves were absolutely thoroughly perplexing. Oh my god, I'm in the same one again. And as a veteran player, they are still thoroughly perplexing. I never remember my way out. Literally never. Aha! There's a run. Some of them, you can just follow the piping out. This one has no such piping. As then Ray says, Ken, look for the yellow tubes on the ground. Yeah, these ones, which you can follow through a lot of grenade missions, which are not on the fucking ground here. Yeah. Yeah, what fucking tubes? Yeah? Yeah? Follow the yellow tubes, he says to the man with a yellow screen. Anyway, I'm out. Well, almost. I think I had a dropship, but I'm too late to kill the guys on it, aren't I? God damn it. That's just insult to injury right there. Hey, you know how you were coming out of the cave? Well, we spawned a dropship before you got out here. Ha. God. This game. This game. It's wonderful. Most of the time.
You pay me in red.
Alright, let's do this.
You in silver.
This will start more dropships,
Blades
hopefully.
living is tough living.
Because that's what I need, right?
Finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find
Yeah,
out
definitely.
a little faster. Cut off their supply.
Where are they all at? There we go, that's what I needed. Grab you, pop over here, slam it in, and look for dropships. Now, I just needed to... Oh, I can't remember what the... It was while sliding, right? I think it was while sliding. I'm going to do it while sliding. Just to be certain. There we go, one more. There we are, lovely. Let's get out of here. We are good. Abandoning objective? Yes, that is intentional. Hello, Ethan Errett. Welcome on in. Finally managed to catch a stream before it ends? Yes, indeed. How long we got here? We got a good 45 minutes plus to go. The world's North Valley count as dropships? Oh, well, fair enough. The call drived.
We
Still
can
not
no
found
longer
more Valis.
complete our objective. I will let Konzu know.
First Prime is so strong. I mean, those are low-level enemies, but yeah. It is still a strong weapon. Alright then. Mission successful, and for all of that, we're going to get a nice, lovely Rubico ribbon. That'd be nice, something like that. We get 10 Envoy. That is a good one. I am quite happy with that. How much are those going for? 10 Envoy rivens. Oh, that's a little bit more like it. Online, at the moment, the lowest one is 150 platinum. That is much more like it. There we go. That is what I'm looking for. I mean, I've already got a 10 Envoy ribbon, but now I've got another one. I can spread the Envoy love. Alright then, and with that, we got one more rifle ribbon mod. What is it going to give me? It is get the killing blow on 6 sentients with a decaying dragon key equipped. Sure, easy. Once upon a time it was a little bit more frustrating, not these days. Now, it's easy. It's easy these days. You might be thinking, well, again, I mean, Well, it's changed enough. Planes of idle on nighttime. Don't need to wait for nighttime. See, that was the standard easy way. And then there was, if it was daytime, you'd go to Lure, and you'd go to Plato, and you kill the 2 that spawned there if you're solo, and then reload the mission. Railjack, even easier than Railjack. Railjack was another way that was added in, but you know, even easier than that. You could just go kill the sentients that spawn here now. We could just go kill them here. Simple as. It spawns sentients aplenty these days. I don't know if the Nam account for it, but the sentients definitely do. Oh, that was unfortunate. I twisted my mouse.
I shall be strong.
Got the key on? Shit. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I forgot about the key. Too busy talking about sentients to remember the bloody key. Appreciate it. Let's go grab the key. Which one was it? It was decaying? Oh. Yay, drop. Alright then, so, it was, yep, decaying. Got it. Decaying, which is going to reduce my shields. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I am Lavos. Alright, let's go. I've still got the Gamma Core equipped, haven't I? Nope, Crypt Digit, even worse. Kinda. Well, no. But still, yes. I'll be fine.
The fastest way to locate Pazul's Archons is to upload me to Narmer's
just got a
systems.
Voltlock ribbon.
I shall be
Voltlock.
strong
What,
when
the
he's
sentinel weapon? Oh dear. No, that's not going to have value. No one needs a ribbon for the Voltlock. Literally no one, sorry. Alright, those guys do not count as sentience, so it will just be the actual sentience that count, but that's fine. They died instantly, that was surprising actually. But we still get plenty to spawn. It's even easier on the plains of Eidolon at night time because you get instant ones. Okay, can I hit a headshot? That would be great. There we are. One down. However many to go. None of that nonsense, thank you very much. I said no thank you. If you say no thank you to enemies, they can't hurt you because they're legally not allowed to do so without your consent. That's definitely how it works. 100%, yeah. So just say no thank you as you shoot them and they can't kill you. Top strats. 3 sentients down. I wonder what, with Nama, what faction do they really come under? Is it just going to be the Nama faction? Meaning they have basically no value to any faction-based requirement setup or otherwise? Probably do that.
Area
Annoyingly.
completed. Move on.
I was kind of hoping for a couple more sentients to have actually appeared here so far, not gonna lie. But, you know, we get what we get. But they're definitely not corrupted. Right, corrupted is definitely a different thing. Why did I keep a dragon key? First of all, what the hell did I just say there? Why did I equip a dragon key? For the riven. I'm opening up a riven which requires me to kill some sentients, which means you've arrived in the last few seconds. So welcome on in. Welcome on in. Come on, sentients, where are you hiding at? I know you're here to have your face bashed in somewhere, just take this nice and easy. You can all go home. Except for you. You're dead. Come on, where are you at? Ow. Carriers down. Oh, hello. Okay, that, whatever unit it was, did a lot of damage to the system. I just realised how much damage is on that system. Yikes. But it's fine, I got the killing blows. So, actually, I can just abort the mission. Yeah, I've got no reason to be here, I can just abort. Job done. An armor heavy gunner is considered Grenier for Bane mods? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Interesting. There we are. So that should give us the ribbon. There it is. And we get a Godford Prime. Hey! I mean, it's very, very low disposition, but, you know, that's rather new. So what's the valuation on that one? That is... well, there's some online selling it for 17.95 plats. I mean, that's not terrible. 1700 plat, maybe? Bit of rolling. Could do some stuff. It's a time investment? It is, I suppose. But then, over time, not only is the dispo going to go up, but also more people are going to unveil them. Yeah. That's a new weapon? It's one of the newer weapons. Don't know how new we'd call it, but yeah. So yeah, got the Prime. There we go. I don't really need that ribbon, so I'll probably be selling that one. Alright, that is all the rifle ribbons I have to open today, so let's put my Burston one back on. Screw the kick guns. Leave. Take off the life strike. Melee ribbon on. I've got 2 more slots left. Let's see what can we get here. Completed extermination mission with level 30 or higher enemies without being detected whilst alone or in solo mode. Without being detected, eh? Okay. Well, we can certainly have some fun with that. Yup. And just swap this out. Now, you know what? Swap this for the Observe. The Observe should have Hush on it as well. Suppress, you know what I mean. That'll do the trick. Can an Archiplasmal Ribbon fit in a Tenet Archiplasmal? Yes. There's very, very, very few instances of where the name matching the weapon isn't okay. So like things like Furious versus Dex Furious, they are technically different weapons, so then it doesn't work. But most cases where it's not like a dual weapon or something, it's just a variant of that weapon, the ribbons carry through. Absolutely. Right, let's go to the Void. I need level 30. Boom. Why the Void? Why not? Invis active.
This tower is full of life forms.
As long as I don't screw up,
by the neural
I should be fine.
Clean them out.
133 enemies to kill, and I have a laser beam that go burn. It's only on a level as low as this. This mission works especially well when it gives you the without raising alarms one, because there are no alarms in the Void. But for undetected, a silenced weapon on Ivara does the trick.
The Grenier should have known better than to walk into an Oregon
Interesting, you
tower
guys getting different
unprepared.
results.
Let's clean up
Interesting.
their mess.
Or someone's claimed a result but didn't actually have it. Remains to be seen. Maybe your info's outdated? Maybe? Maybe? Remains to be seen on someone doing a test on the current build, basically. I mean, it could be there are exceptions, because hey, what is Warframe if not full of exceptions? So far, completely undetected. Not a load of stealth kills, but completely undetected. And that's what I need. There is enemy pass back here that I need to make sure I get. I don't know where he was going. Permanent invisible is ridiculous. Yeah. It's very strong. It has the downside of the mobility effects, but overall it's just strong. Which is nice. You want Warframes to be strong. They're supposed to be menacingly powerful. That is part of the entire design of it. Esprit, that's a warning. Completely unwarranted bad joke. Don't be giving other people the wrong idea here. They'll see that VIP badge next to your name and think, ah, that's the kind of thing that's allowed in this chat. Come on now. You know we don't welcome random bad jokes just unsolicited out of nowhere. Next thing you know, everyone's trying to get their 5 minutes of fame and rattling off whatever shitty joke comes into their head. And the only person laughing is the moderator, who gets to ban them all for it. Well, time them out with every bans. Not for that. So this guy made 30 puns. I make puns about what's happening on screen. It's much more relevant. Plus, I'm the streamer. One person doing it, acceptable. Everyone doing it, not acceptable. That's a difference. Unless you feel that, you know, your position in this stream and my position are exactly equitable. In which case, I think you're a moron, quite frankly, because they're not. Ain't no two roads about that one. And one more kill. We should be good to get out of this mission. Gonna pop it all the way down here to be extra spicy. Sure, why not?
The enemy is broken. Well done.
There we
now
are.
get to
And
extraction.
do we need to go back up again? Ah, we do. Can I... That's going to be too steep. There we are. Da 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 da. Beautiful. Octavia to go to for invisibility? Yeah, fair dude. What's a stream without an audience? Just a guy talking to a camera? Sure, Esprit, sure. Which is why I like to make sure that we keep an audience and not keep a bunch of 12-year-olds parroting off their first favourite joke in the big book of 100 shitty jokes. An important distinction to make. And you've been around long enough to know not only is that the rule, but also the history behind why that's the rule. Come on, Esprit. Not a hill you want to die on. Not if you want to not be called out for being silly, like you so often complain about. Not the hill you want to die on. Also, cheers, Snake. Alright, Riven, let's see, what do we get? We get... Venka! Hey, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. How's Venka go these days? Venka, Riven, value... 35 to 50 platinum unrolled. Starting prices. Not bad, not bad. Also, plus status, plus slash, plus damage Grenier, minus to infested. That ain't bad either. That ain't bad. I mean, it's not great, but it ain't bad. Actually, no, I take that back. It's terrible. Never mind. I was thinking it through and realizing, hang on, wait, no. Melee mods, we have Weeping Wounds. It's terrible. Puns are a no-go. Random, pointless, bad jokes with no reason. Yeah, bad. So, if you do an Esprit and just throw out there, when I die, I either want a glass coffin or an open mausoleum. Whatever happens remains to be seen. No one was talking about any of that. So Esprit just threw a random shit joke out there. And if we get everyone feeling like they can do that, we're going to be inundated in it. And the thing to be inundated in is instead people like the almighty Queen River here going, let's go! Let's go indeed. Thank you very much for the 13 months. I do appreciate it. The almighty Queen River. Cheers. Cheers indeed. So, you want the history behind that rule. Here's your basics. Here's your basics. People were making silly jokes or bad jokes, and it was increasing, and increasing, and increasing. More and more people just popping them in the chat. I naively thought, alright, the way we can limit this is put a rule against it, but if people want to have their bad jokes, okay, we can put a channel point redemption for make a bad joke. This was a bad idea. Because you see, when you give someone a button to press, they don't think about why they should press the button. They think about button, press. Pressy press, 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 press. As soon as it is off cooldown, as soon as there is the ability to do so, someone will press the button and sees the button says, tell a bad joke, tell a bad joke every single fucking time. The problem didn't get better. The problem got worse. It's like the British asking for snakes to be called and paying for dead snakes. Snake breeders popped up everywhere. Snake breeders popped up everywhere. That's what happened. I made a historical British blunder because history is that badly taught in schools. So yeah. Butter became permission. Butter became invitation. That's what it became. Previously there's no rule against it. Rule came in, but then button was your way around the rule. It was an invitation to do it. And it got so bad that it led to some people who were just naive of the entire setup, coming in, throwing out some shitty joke there, getting timed out for throwing out a shitty joke without using the bad joke redemption, and becoming understandably pissed about the moderation of the stream. So, I removed the channel point redemption. It is a solid rule which may be applied or not applied at the discretion of myself and the moderator team, but it basically comes down to you give people the opportunity to make shitty jokes, and unfortunately you have to remember that not everyone watching the stream is intending to be a fully positive, honest, contributing member of the community. You'll get others who are there to cause chaos, or those who are there just for their 5 seconds of fame. Haha, streamer, notice me, senpai, that kind of thing. It gets frustrating. Because when I look to the chat, I want to see things I can react to and engage with honestly and properly. I don't want to have 20,000 puns in the chat, all expecting me to respond or react to them, and others joining the stream going, oh, why is the streamer not responding to anyone in chat? Does the streamer just hate their chat? Well, yes, when you're that kind of person, yes. So that is why the rule is there, because at the end of the day, there are attention-starved nitwits who will make a bad joke just to feel some semblance of human reaction because they pushed away every other friend around them with their shitty jokes. They need to learn, and they're not going to learn here. Not that way, anyway. Almighty also asked us to switch over to some EDM. Yeah, let's do that for a bit. Let's have the EDM playlist on. Boop. As we're saying, that's the difference between them and me. I don't do it for the fame, do it to do it. But still a problem. Still a problem. And you know that, Esprit. You know you're just trying to wind things up. And if it weren't for your positive contributions, balancing things out, you would find yourself in hot water. Which is why I make a point of it, so that you don't, by proxy, get others in hot water for thinking it's okay. You know that's how it works, Esprit. What did you miss? Pretty much the entire stream. But that's okay, because the bot just responded to you to let you know that you can catch all the replays over my extra channel over on YouTube. What's the Kenergy regime? Let me read it. Add your Kenergy to the stream. That's what it does. It's Kenergy. It's energy and Ken. It's a pun. That's your bad joke. That's what you get. That's the bad joke you're allowed. Kenergy. And now monkey see, monkey do, monkey press button. Yeah. We see. So as I say, I've spent the last half hour trying to find an animal interviewer. You hate this? Yeah. 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 Can you get one bad joke? I'm not sure how you see this going, so I'm just going to make this very clear. No. And if that's not clear enough for you, again, you're on the left side of the bell curve. How many hours do I have in this game? Mission time alone, I have 2,108 hours. Mission time alone. And there's all the non-mission stuff as well. Right, Riven, melee, go! What is it? It is catch a fish, mine a gem, and kill an enemy in 30 seconds. That's easy. That is piss easy. Let's do it. And you know what? Let's equip the Fulmin Prime, because why not? How do I feel about Valkyria? I'm not really that fussed about Valkyria in general. Her kit is a bit of an omnishambles, not gonna lie. Bit of an omnishambles, but it exists. Her uses are somewhat overshadowed by what the rest of Warframe can do these days. Does that just count mission time? Not total? Pretty much. It doesn't show the time you're just in the game, just in missions, my understanding. You got it because you like the lore? Fair enough. Alright, so we got a fishing slot here, which is going to be theoretically good for, you know, fishing. And what I want is a mining spot nearby. Ow. Thanks, I just tapped the edge of the water, did not mean for that. But there we go, so we got a mining spot. So, back to the fishing then. Just going to pop the dye in. I need to get some more of these dyes. We'll start using the appropriate sentinel. Never. There we go, got that. Do the mining. Pop over where the enemies should be. And that was easy. Anyone who complains about that hasn't even tried to do it. Genuinely. They may have attempted it, but they've not tried to do it. That one is stupidly easy. I'm also now trying to figure out how to best take advantage of Valkyrie's abilities or select a subsume. So Valkyrie is pretty much a focus on melee. That's if you take your Valkyrie, you're going melee. Oh, Hesper. Interesting. Interesting. That could be valuable. I'll have a look in a sec. So yeah, anything that supports melee is going to be a good pickup. Deska is suggesting Varuna's Subsume. So Varuna's Subsume, yeah, you can use that to get hold of health orbs from melee attacks. Not sure you're going to use the health orbs for directly, aside from Equilibrium for energy, I suppose you could do it that way. Warcries give you attack speed, but it doesn't go against a damage buffing ability, so you can put Roar into there, which will work very well with the slash output, or you could go for Eclipse if you want to. Things like that can work. Yeah, you can get yourself Armor Strip, you can go down that road. Kalervo for the crit chance, you can go down that road as well. Again, anything that supports melee is going to do well there. Supports melee, or if you want to go down the energy support route, but I don't know how much you should need on Valkyria, depending on your modding. Let's see, Hesper, how much is that worth? Hey, not bad, not bad. For the online ribbon sellers, looking at 50, 79, 90, 90, 100. That's a good stout. That's a good shout, let's take that one. That's nice. Right, I am going to be full on my slots now. So now I have to decide, do I stop there with the rivens and sell the ones I've got, or do I melt down some of the ones I have? Because I have a whole bunch of them now. I has a whole bunch. If I... I mean, some of these are not going to be that great. Akbolto is surely going to be pretty bad. Akbolto values... Not the lowest I've seen, but they're not high. Axamati. Again, 15 or so platinum. Axtiletto. 20-ish platinum apiece. Ambassador, I don't imagine that should be too high. It's not a great gun. Yeah, 15 plat. Argonac, that might not be so terrible. No, it's 10 plat. So yeah, there's a bunch there I can just delete. What's the most plat I've spent on a Riven, if any? Probably like 50 platinum. Yeah, probably like 50 plat. Yeah, I've got a companion Riven in here as well. So what I'm going to do, Argonac, don't care about it. Ambassador, don't care about it. Akbolto, don't care about it in general. And then someone mentioned, yeah, I do have the Stinger in here. Oh, there's a pistol Riven mod just hiding down here. Okay. Where'd that Stinger go? Stinger, because that is a companion weapon, I'm pointing out. Transmute. Let's see what I get. I get a rifle Riven mod. That is worthwhile. Good, 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 good. Riven trading is something that confuses you somewhat? Well, it's art trading, so yeah, basically. Rivens are the Warframe NFT. Yeah, I said it. They are. They are the Warframe NFT. And that's going to lead to all kinds of issues. Right then. Let's see. Rifle Riven model. We can switch out the aptitude for that right now. Complete a survival mission with level 30 or higher enemies without killing anyone. Alright then. Alright. I guess that's what we're doing. I saw you, Joe. I didn't steal it from anyone, thank you. Let's go do this. 5 minutes of just stomping around the map. Arbitrary price based on randomized values? More along the lines of literally being non-fungible items, i.e. tokens, that can be traded between people and have all kinds of intense communities around that facet. Something more like that. That's the angle I was going with. Right, this, yep, got loose equipped. That's the important bit. Make this a little bit simpler. Let's go. As you say, what's stupid to me is that when people pay thousands of plat for a Riven or Gurn, for a gun, that will ultimately still fall short of modern weapons. I mean, it made sense in the past. Riven prices have just come down.
Season 18 high.
You are here
Yo,
to
a
distract
fat
the
cat.
enemy.
Once
Trigger the
again, with
alarm.
that resubscribing there, 19 months. Fat cat, thank you very, very much for continuing your support. Yeah, I do appreciate that. Oh, cheers indeed. Oh, alright, light flicker. Yep, sure, we'll get to work. Oh, I've still got the Dragon Key equipped.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
NFTs have no intrinsic value. True, there is that, yeah. At least NFTs, as they were regarded with the stupid artwork and stuff, yes, have no value. NFT as the item, as the definition, is still what a Riven is. Close enough. I guess it's the token bit, is it? It's the non-fungible mods. The NFMs. That doesn't sound as interesting. What would be the word? Some of the... A letter that rhymes with T. Let's see. FB. I think there's over there. NFC. Non-fungible. Cucks. NFT. Non-fungible. Dumb shits. I don't know. Non-fungible god rolls, NFG. I don't know. Just grab this one now. Non-fungible cards? That works. Yeah, non-fungible cards. NFC. Oh, well, NFC has its own thing. NFL communication or something like that. But yeah, the main thing is they're non-fungible. They are each individually unique. They do not stack. Even if you get two Rivens with the same stat names, the stat values can be wildly different. Plus minus 10%, which is wild. Then you've got the mod polarity. You got the mastery rank on it, which has a minor effect, mostly on who could equip it, and what do you call it? What amount of endo you get from it if you were to dissolve it down. It would be nice if there were more in-game supported means of trading them, quite honestly. If there's anything that could really do with an in-game marketplace, it is rivens. But then, if we got that, there would be the immediate call for a marketplace for every other item as well. So I can see why D doesn't even want to consider investing into that. At least assuming that is the case. Because the creation of one would demand the creation of the other, and then that would lead to a complete meltdown of the entire economy. Which would be bad for everyone. It really would be. Give us Grand Exchange old school RuneScape out? No, that's exactly what I'm saying. That would be very, very bad for the economy. Do I want to break the AI here? Not really, Ray. I'll be quite honest with you. Not looking to break AI today. Just looking to get the ribbon cracked open. That's all. Just kind of meandering through here, I guess. I should probably head back towards that live sport module to, you know. Excuse me, coming through. Can't kill you guys, you kind of have to move out my way. Yeah, I should definitely get over to this. There we are. And then let's go grab the one over this way, and that should give me plenty of life support. Theoretically. I'm also saying, don't know, look at Diablo. What do I need to look at Diablo? Is Diablo Warframe? What about Diablo? Are you saying makes it where a Warframe Grand Exchange would be a good idea? Bearing in mind that I've had this conversation about 20,000 times over about the addition of a Grand Exchange style trading hall to Warframe and how opposed to it I am. So you are on the back foot if you want to make that into a proper convincing argument. You meant it in the context of the market, bad idea, you think? Right. Okay. I think we're in agreement, but I genuinely cannot tell. By the way, running the Drifter is no voiceover like the Operator, is that right? Well, as in emissions? I'm not running the Drifter, I'm running the Operator. I just turned off Operator transmissions. You just, options. Enable Operator voice. Turned off. Do I mean G bad idea in general, or specifically for rivens? In general. I would like trading for rivens to be added to Warframe, to make searching for them and trading for them just that much more streamlined, because they are non-fungible, that you need specific individual players to be available to you to get what you need. Gotta make sure I don't kill anyone here. But for other items, no. It would be the death of the Warframe economy. And that is bad. That is very bad. The Warframe economy is what allows Warframe to be a free-to-play game. If that vanishes, free-to-play players do not get to enjoy Warframe. That's just it. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 platinum. And that's very, very bad news. Esprit, cheers. Cutting through saying, just take the auction house ID World of Warcraft works? In World of Warcraft? It completely devalued the trade. Okay, I'm trying to pass your sentence there. Just take the auction house something World of Warcraft works. It completely devalued the trade system. For human currency, the effect will probably be tenfold. Yeah. Supra. Don't expect that one to have much value, but let's have a look then. Supra. It is worth... Did that even load? It did. Yep, it's worth sod all. Oh well. That's a shame. Wouldn't it just help them sell things? Help who sell what? What is it? We're using pronouns here, and the problem with using pronouns is if you're not clear in the first place as to which bit you're on about, I'm catching part of your conversation, whereas you're having all of it. I'm interacting with a lot of other people, so I don't know what you're actually referencing there. Wouldn't the G help free-to-play sell things? Yes. Yes, it would. And that is the problem. Because then the G, as it were, the GDE style, whatever you want to call it, the origin trade, would lead to every free-to-play selling every item they can as quickly as they can. Friction is what keeps the prices where they are. Friction. The amount of effort that it takes to actually sell items is what keeps the prices where they are. You've got trade limits, which limits the people who can do it loads, but most importantly, you've got the whole process of making it aware to buyers that you've got something to sell, being in a position to sell, getting together to do the trade, conducting the trade. All of that is friction. GE, I just put it up there. Oh, look, it sold. Sweet. I got my 1 platinum. Because everyone on the dog is selling the same things. Down goes the prices. Down, down, down. Is there any website or Discord anyone knows of to help to find a group to help with cache farming for Octavia systems? I just need help because I'm having trouble finding the caches themselves. Generally, any community, any large enough community Discord, like the community Discord we have here, you'll find people happy to join in on missions. Ask around. Feel free to ask on the Discord here. As we said, just want to put this out there. Game of Lord of the Rings Online, there are legendary crafted gear. These gears had random stats. They could also be traded. However it works in the auction house was the random stats were hidden behind unidentified, but you know what the weapon was. Translating something like that. How did you go play out? That's horrible. That is absolutely disgusting, Esprit. What? So, player A has an item with fixed values on it. They know what those values are. They put it onto the market for an amount. Player B can buy this item not knowing the values of the item, just what they can put it on. That's horrible. I don't see how that would have any value in the riven trading system. The only reason to sell a riven that way would be if you had an absolute bunk roll. Nah, that'd be bad. You used to be able to reveal ribbons, it was literally just scamming people. Yeah, effectively selling off ribbons which you know would be bad. The people thinking it might be good. Yeah, I get you. Oh, that'd be bad as well. As we say, oh no, let me add some info. Okay, they can only be on the auction house as unidentified. No one knows their stats until you identify it, binding it to your character. Well, that's just the veiled rivens. What does that achieve, Esprit? We can already trade veiled rivens in a normal trading fashion. Those are fungible. A melee weapon riven that is veiled is a melee weapon riven. It's just veiled. But you know what weapon it is, that's the catch. So we're adding an extra step. We unveil it, know it's for a certain weapon, but not the stats. I don't think that really achieves anything, Esprit, because all you're doing is creating a marketplace for accessing a weapon, not for accessing the stats, and it's the stats that's the sticking point. I can go out and get a riven for any weapon without a problem. Any weapon. There are sellers for every single weapon out there in terms of the rivens. No problem whatsoever getting a riven for any given weapon. The problem lies entirely in getting ones with the stats I'm looking for. So all you would do there is increase the fluidity of trading trash ribbons, or unrolled ribbons. No, actually just trash ones, probably. No, if you're saying it would be before you know the stats, it would have to be unrolled. So you just increase the fluidity of the unrolls, creating one, a trading system in-game for it, which will get people asking for a trading system for other items too. Two, bringing down the prices of unrolleds, because there's now that much lower friction to trading. I don't really see that as being a positive. Dev's gonna say, I agree that we'd lower the prices, but as a free-to-play, that sounds good. No, that's bad. Dev's bad. Dev's how does a free-to-play get platinum? To buy things. You get it by selling things. That's what a free-to-play does. Pay-to-play buys platinum directly for money. But free-to-play has to earn the items, sell the items, buy the items. Now, items for items, that's fine. If I sell a Foreman Prime piece and buy a Glaive Prime piece, and it takes one Foreman piece to get one Glaive piece, ignore the realities of how that works, just take it as an item. Sell one piece, buy one piece, whether the prices are up or down, it's one piece for one piece. It's just going to work that way. But that's not how you spend all your platinum in Warframe. You then also spend platinum you earn as a free-to-play player here, or in similar things, such as to get slots and Forma. These prices are not going to move. So if the value of all the free-to-play items comes down, then it takes more of those items to get these. There is the problem. Do you see now? You got all your platinum selling fish? Cool, enjoy your, what, 50 platinum? Cosmetics? Oh, that's far more than cosmetics. Slots? Oracle reactors, catalysts, Forma? That's more than just cosmetics. No, seriously, the prices would absolutely drop through the floor done that way. It really would. And unlike with a Grand Exchange or other in-game only currency like RuneScape's Gold, where there is inflation over time as more ways of getting gold are introduced, bringing the prices up, Platinum won't experience that same reality. So the price would go down, and then stay down or even go lower. Do you understand why I'm mad? What? To whom are you referring, Zopra? I quit 3 or 4 years ago and everything was fine with Rivens back then. Why are you so mad right now? What with Rivens? I think you're asking about a general mood and not quite catching what I'm saying in general. Or in specific, or any part. I don't even know how to respond to that, quite honestly. Because you're definitely not talking about any context other than the last 2 hours ago, so... I sound mad? Zopra? No, I'm not mad. Let's put it that way. No, I'm not mad. I'm discussing with seriousness about how suggestions people are making would cause Warframe as a game to collapse. If that makes me sound mad, that just sounds like you've never encountered me before. So welcome to the channel, by the way. I'm not mad. If you want me to be mad, I can be mad, but no. Hello there, Rise. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Right then, so I have ribbon slots available. That was the last of the rifles. Do I have another melee? Yes, I do. We got time to open up one more of these. What we got? Get the killing blow on 5 sentience. Okay, well, back to the wheel. Back to the wheel. Let's just slap that back onto there. In case you're wondering why I'm not using the Foreman Riven, it's because it's not as good as using the mod setup that I have. Oh, I'm just doing it that way around. Stick with Foreman? Yeah, sorry, stick with Foreman. Let's remember to take off the key now. That'd be silly otherwise. Yeah, we'll just run as is. Smash just saying the only thing Warframe trading related that would be nice is if Warframe market was built into the game. Yes, that would be nice. I would understand if GE limited the amount of things you could advertise at once through there. Certainly to try and reduce the amount of, well, 1, pointless orders, and 2, manipulation through orders. So I can understand limits on that. But otherwise, having a Warframe market set up in-game, I could see that having significant value, yeah. But again, the barrier to trading, the friction to it, is literally what is supporting the game's economy. It sounds kind of wild in a sense, but it's necessary. It is necessary. For better or for worse. At least no one yet has come up with a suggestion on how it could be done better. Maroons are just for scamming? I mean, depends on how you see it, but pretty much, yeah. The idea of going to Maroon's Bazaar to trade is silly. Don't go there.
The fastest way to locate Pazul's Archons is to upload me to Narmer's systems. I shall be strong where he was not.
Yep, that hurts him. Let's do it again. Cool, that's got the stacks on dexterity. Actually, wait, no, it takes 6 stacks, doesn't it? Oops. There we are. Now it's got the stacks on dexterity. And I fell. I've done better. Alright, so I'm going to keep an eye out for sentience and hopefully not lose the mission in the process. You have a Rubico Riven with crit, multi-shot, crit damage minus zoom. Is it so expensive? Yes. That's an expensive Riven right there. Hot damn. Congrats. Oi! Where'd that grenade go? Bad grenade. Bad. Alright, can we have some sentience popping up? That'd be great, please. I didn't check if there's nighttime on the plains. That might have been faster. There we are. One sentient down. I wonder if there could be a ability that we can infuse. Oh, a Warframe with no abilities that would take 4 helmets. That has been suggested a few times. I don't know if he's really keen on the idea. Then we did trouble of balancing it and making it interesting, and the access to it, because like, if someone doesn't have access to the helmet system and buys the no ability Warframe for Platinum, what do they get?
Area
A load of nothing?
Move on.
Leads to questions that would need answering. Wouldn't implementing Warframe market into the game decrease friction though? It would, yes. But not by the extent that I would suggest would seriously harm the economy. It would, however, introduce it to players who are either shy of third-party services or just don't know which ones can be trusted. It would bring a pretty critical item to trading in-house. Because let's be real, how many of us can say that the majority of our trades, certainly as newer players, came through trade chat? So in terms of reducing friction, it would, but not to an extent that I would consider problematic. If anything, it would also have an effect on increasing the number of buyers as well as sellers, because it's still just listings, not actually making any trades happen. Oh, we can shoot it from behind, you bastards. Whereas any kind of automated trading now, that's where a massive reduction in friction happens, and pretty much only in favour of buyers, not for sellers. Get out of that. Where's my sentience? It's supposed to be a whole bunch of sentience. Where they are? This is a Nama mission. Nama missions of sentience. Come on.
Move on.
Where you at? Where you at? What's my forming build? I can show you after the mission. Or you can go to my forming guide and have multiple builds available to you. I highly recommend it because, you know, I made it. I'll just be honest about that. Of course I recommend my own stuff. Alright, hopefully we'll get some sentience popping up now. Because otherwise it's going to look like a really silly mission run. Come on. Stop with an armors. Want sentience. Do you use RuneScape attacks on it? It didn't used to, by the way. For years it didn't. I don't know if it does now on RS3, to be honest with you. I can't remember. Hey, conquered this. Cool, we get another sentient. That is the second sentient I have seen this mission. Are you kidding me? That's uncharacteristic, not gonna lie. Where are they all? That is genuinely unusual. Taxing Planet would have issues. Defying issues. Complaints, maybe. But then you'll get complaints if you so much as breathe from the game.
I have the Archon's
Great,
trail.
2 sentients this entire mission. Wow, okay. Note to self, mobile defense. Kind of a dick. Wait, hello. Cool, at least I managed to get to the 3. That makes the next step a little bit easier. Alright. So, that mission didn't turn out exactly how I hoped. I'm going to go over to Lure Apollo if it's not nighttime on the plains. You should finish your film and build, but you have to try mine. I recommend it. I mean, it speaks for itself there. You saw it working. May I make a recommendation for Fast Sentience? If it's not the Plains of Eidolon, Lure Plato, Nama Missions, or Railjack, I'll be surprised if you got something better. But that's the build that way out. For those of you looking to use, go to all round form and build. Quick screenshot. 3, 2, 1. You can run Dexterity or Merciless. It just happened to be on there. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter. It depends on how you're playing the game. Octavia's Anthem replay by visiting Cephalon Suda. Okay, fair enough. I hadn't considered that one.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. My intel suggests
Alright, so the reason for coming here is that it should cause some sentience to appear.
Point their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Should do. At least I remember it doing. I should have checked if it was night. Okay, there we are, yeah. If I get detected, that'll lead to 2 sentients appearing because I'm playing the solo mission. That'll give me the 2 I need.
Sentient fighters won't be far behind.
There they are. Hi, detect me. Cool, there we are. I'll watch the radar for where they appear.
Fighters incoming.
Ah, here we go. Don't even need to check my radar, they're right next to me. Job done. That works. It is nighttime? Oh well. I got to demonstrate how you can do that one for daytime then, I suppose. You just glad Merciless stacks don't decay all at once anymore? I mean, it wasn't that they were ever supposed to do that, it's that when one decayed, all the others got forgotten. That was the stack decay bug. Hey, Karis! That's not a terrible one to get, right? Well, maybe. Let's have a look. What's it going for? Karis, yeah, it's 25, 40, 45 plat for the online ones. That's not terrible. That isn't terrible. Status duration minus 84.6% though. Yikes. Ah, crit chance slide, damage infested. Yeah. The beginnings have been a good one. Nah. That's an Orator sword, dagger, but yes. Alright. I think in terms of ribbon opening, that's gotta have to do. That's got to do. I've got quite a few ribbons there. Just a quick reminder for you, those of you who are here for the drops and more, there is still also the raffle, the Platinum Raffle, which I'm going to be drawing very shortly. It's exclamation mark ticket in the chat for a chance to win that. Any platform can win it. Anyone can win it. It's 1 ticket per person. All you need to do is enter exclamation mark ticket in the chat at least once during this stream. Some of this Hopies, and again, hello all. Okay, first, thank you for the Degree Quiz video. It's helping a lot. Degree Quiz video? Would you think about doing a second one? Explain the complex stuff and new locations' names. Sorry, Soma. At the risk of sounding weird, which video are you on about? You might have me mixed up with a different creator, I'll be quite honest with you, because Degree Quiz video? I'm not sure what you're referring to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm really not sure what you're referring to on that one. Sorry. How does one build for the Slatera? I don't know if I have a build for the Slatera, so I can't help you on that one, sorry. How do people not get burned out on Warframe or such? I know I can play only for a few hours before I run out of things to do that don't feel like busy work. Find something fun to do. Find a goal. Find some mission you enjoy dabbling into. Find a Warframe you enjoy dabbling into, and go and do that. And if you find no interest in any of it, like you're saying, if you get to a few hours into a session, you're like, then don't. The best way to not burn out on a game is to not play it when you don't enjoy it. Oh, you'll go to every Paragram Hutch. Right, sorry. Quizzes have me thrown off there. Puzzles, perhaps. I'm going to guess that might be a translation thing. My apologies on that. Yeah. So I did spend a lot of time on the Paragram Hutches. My god, that was an absolute nightmare of a video. And to be quite honest, to be very honest with you, knowing what I know now, having made that video, if I could go back in time and give that information to myself, not the information as to where the paragrams were and all a lot, but the information as to how long it would take and what it would be as a project, I wouldn't do it again. If I could rewind the clock, knowing what it would take to make the video and what the value of the video would be and the problems of making the video, I just wouldn't. Straight up. Because, as you've noted, there are new Paragram Hutches out there, new locations. There is a heavy amount of RNG on their spawning. Like, a seriously heavy amount of RNG on their spawning. Meaning that knowing that I've got all of them is an impossibility in the first place. And secondly, being able to find the ones that I haven't found yet to record, which other people have found, is also an absolute nightmare. So yeah, the project is there, the video is done, and others like yourself can enjoy it. I'm honestly glad that there are people who do find value in that video, but by and large, god, that was an absolute pain. It was seriously an absolute pain, and I don't know that it was truly worth it overall. Yeah. And as Zach McCracken is saying there, a lot of people will just end up doing the super puzzle anyway, which, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Akma will hydrate. Don't know if I just did that, but cheers. You hear Degree Quiz video, and the only thing you can think of is, which spiral personality are you? I get you, yeah, I get you. So I'm going to say, I guess some of it ends up being FOMO, like if I don't do X, Y, Z, I'm going to fall behind, so I've got to do the thing. No. Actually, no. Warframe has very little general FOMO. It really does. At least in terms of falling behind. There is the FOMO of what you could have got on dailies and weeklies, so Nightwave weeklies and dailies, remembering to turn in things for Paladinos, that's riven slivers, getting the most out of your steel essence and whatnot. True, there are daily and weekly limits, which if you are not engaging with those, then you're not progressing as quickly as you could. But there's not a lot of that. There is the FOMO of the old events, as Ashkieran's pointing out. So yeah, there is definitely the events that pop up, like Plague Star especially. That is a major FOMO one. But the biggest way to tackle FOMO, the biggest way to tackle burnout related to FOMO is to do one very simple and yet very difficult thing. This music doesn't fit at this point, so I'm going to kill the music. One simple solution to all FOMO in every game ever. In fact, this applies further than games. You can apply this mantra across the entire world of FOMO. Not just gaming, all over. And it's very simple. You have missed almost everything that has ever happened on planet Earth. You have. Right now, you are missing more things than you can even conceive of. There are something like 8 billion people on this planet, all engaged in various activities, of which a fraction of a fraction are even just watching this stream, let alone doing anything related to considering this. There is so much you are missing out on, have missed out on, and will miss out on by sheer virtue of the fact that it is impossible for you to engage with it in the first place. So for those few things that remain, those few things that you could choose between, make a choice, and do so knowing that you made the choice. That's not a negative, that's not an accusation. That is a power. You made the choice. It wasn't thrust upon you, positively or negatively, to grant you access or to take it away. You looked at the options available to you, and you picked. That's you. That's your story. And if you miss out on something else, no you didn't. You did this thing. You did what you chose to do. And so long as you will allow yourself to do the things that you are satisfied with doing, you are never missing out. So when I say with Warframe, to avoid burnout is to simply just not play it when you're not interested. Go do something else. It's because then you are always doing something you are satisfied with. You could have done other things, yes. You could have played other parts of the game. You could have played other games. You could have gone for a walk, done some exercise, washed the dishes, or whatever else it is you could have done. But that doesn't matter. Because you chose something you were satisfied with in each and every moment. So long as you are doing that, so long as you are mindful of your choices, you're fine. There is no FOMO. Because you didn't miss out. You were there. That is how you avoid it. That's how you avoid it. Any idea when Plague Star might come back? No idea. Alright then. I think it's about time we do a platinum draw. If you haven't grabbed your ticket yet, I'll give you just one more moment there because, I may have blown your mind or something. So, exclamation mark ticket in the chat. If you haven't yet grabbed a ticket, I'll be doing the draw in just a moment there to see who is claiming that little bit of platinum. Oh, yes, indeed. If you've already grabbed a ticket, the bot will tell you, failed to enter too many tickets. That just means you are already in it, so don't worry. That said, please don't spam the bot if you know you already have your ticket. Come on now. Don't break me bot, please. Come on, baby, Esprit is 2 years dry, needs a new pair of shoes. Has it really been that bad for you, Esprit? Has it really been that bad? Let me just have a look here. If I just go... Esprit, no. Congratulations on winning 17th of April 2022. Yikes. I mean, it's not 2 years, but it has been a while, hasn't it, Esprit? It has been a while. Yikes. Alright then. Wonder how long it's been for Zom. Zom. I could just quickly check, because I do this all through Twitch messages. I can check. Let's see. Oh. Alright, yeah, Zom goes back to December 2021. For Zom, it actually has been 2 years and 5 days. So there you go. Before you're a mod. Yeah, that's the thing, is once you become a mod, your chances are skewed down towards 0. Not exactly 0, but towards 0 to make it seem fairer. But then every now and then the bot just goes, hey, Solancy, here, have a prime access. So, things like that happen. There's no change. It's all completely random. Anyway, let's see then. Tickets should be in. If you've not grabbed a ticket now, it means you weren't listening or you weren't here for the last, what, 3 hours, 20 minutes. So tough, diddly squat. Let's close the drawers now. Let's see. There can only be one winner. Everyone's been winning the drops, but for this platinum, only one person can be the lucky one. The winner today is indeed going to be Daitai 1111. Congratulations there, Daitai. You are the winner of the platinum giveaway today. I'll be contacting you shortly after this stream to get a hold of your Warframe username and platform. Make sure we get that sent on over to you, so look out for that DM. GG's for Daitai. There's a name you've seen a few times. Yeah, Daitai does speak in the chat a fair amount. In fact, we mocked them earlier today, didn't we? Well, I did. It's all good. Mostly. Anyway, that aside, chat. How much was it? So it's when we do the platinum raffles here, it's usually a 75 platinum, and that's what this one is. 75 plat for a Daitai. So they can enjoy themselves some slots, they can enjoy themselves some format, whatever they wish to indulge in there, absolutely. Anyway, that, unfortunately, is all that we have got time for today, chat. It has been an absolute pleasure once again. I do hope you have enjoyed grabbing hold of your drops. If you have not yet got hold of all of the drops available from the drops campaign, all 3 hours of them, then you can still get that from my stream. That'll be on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday is part of it. Alternatively, you can, if you really want to, you can go to other streams in the Warframe category as well. I would recommend sticking around for my stream on Wednesday, but you know, that's up to you. And of course, if you've already got the drops, you can still tune in on Wednesday anyway. And of course, I have to mention it. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button. Join the community proper, support me in everything that I do. Whether you decide to subscribe here, become a member on YouTube, become a patron on Patreon, no, patron on Patreon, get those wrong way round. They're very similar words. Whichever you wish to do. I think we got like 30 people over on the Patreon now, which is honestly amazing. I really appreciate it. Anyway, that is all we got time for. So let's see who we are raiding today. That is really the big question, is it? Who can we raid today? Who's actually live in the Warframe category on Twitch? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're not going to head on over to Pupska because I don't think Pupska's actually playing the game. So that would be a very, very shit raid, and we're not going to do that. What's the Foreman Prime build? Check out the Foreman guide that Science just linked for you below your comment. There you are. This community is amazing, I may say. People in the Discord are really nice. I'm glad you found that, Transient. I do think this community is amazing as well, absolutely. Neoness? Yeah, we could go to Neoness. We're not going to go to the VTuber or the VTuber. Let's see. Or the VTuber. Oh my god, they're genuinely increasing, I swear. I mean, it makes sense. It's accessibility. Well, we could go to Zion. We haven't been to Zion in a hot minute. Let me just double check and make sure they are actually going up onto Warframe proper. And I gotta get past the adverts. Really don't like VTubers? Yeah, no, I don't. Even for streamers that I've watched for a significant amount of time, there's been a couple that have dabbled in VTubing, and it's unsettling. It doesn't work for me. It's not something I find of interest. VTube is on the rise because one won at the Game Awards. I don't think that's going to be the biggest drive of the rise that I'm seeing in the last, months prior to the Game Awards. Sure. Zion is definitely not VTubing. Cool. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to head on over to Zion Zeta. For those of you who don't know Zion, well, you're about to find out, aren't you? Because you're going to go and be your absolute best selves and slot in to the community over there, joining Zion for the rest of their stream as well, as we are wrapping up here. But it has been wonderful. Thank you everyone once again for joining in. Segre is saying the one time we raided a VTuber it didn't end well. We raided a few VTubers, and I can't say I've had an overwhelmingly positive experience on any one of them. I have had some seriously negative responses on the raids. So yeah, that's it's just disappointing at this point. But that's a personal preference. Let's get over to Zion now, and I hope you have yourselves a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye bye for now.